Wait, what's free on GOG right now? Something was free.
Yo, if you want the free games, you know where to go, man. The Epic Game Store, bro. You already know what
That's a fact. Got like 10 of all of them shits I downloaded. Fuck it, you just never
Yeah.
know.
Couldn't be Steam. Couldn't be Steam, y'all.
All right.
You
What time
apologize.
does the game start?
All right, so we got to set some ground rules today.
6
I got to
Pacific.
set some ground rules.
All right, yo, we live, yo. What's up?
Oh, we live?
We live.
Hey.
So last week I got put in the doghouse because I was super fucking loud. So I can't be loud this week. So y'all.
So you're gonna take an L in silence then?
Oh,
That'll work.
what's going to actually happen, Erica, is
A
we're
quiet
going to expose how much of a Last of Us fangirl you are.
I like that.
Really?
And how the
Last
only thing you really
fan-
care about are like 2 games only, and you try to shit on everybody else's parade, even though they're excited about Death Stranding. What's going on?
What? Who
right,
are you
yo,
talking to right
That
now?
sounds accurate to me.
Yeah, we already late. I apologize, yo. I wanted to make sure the sound
happened?
was absolutely perfect. And actually, I promise you, I just walked into the crib maybe like 40 minutes ago, and I didn't even shower or anything. I'm literally in my work clothes right now.
Ew.
And
That's what
I
that smell
swear.
was.
And I had to hop in here and get this set up. So I apologize. We're 10 minutes late, but we're about to get into the shits today. Today, there's no Patreon questions. As you guys can see, all our Patreons, I didn't, I had a question. I didn't make the thread for the questions because we got a lot to talk about today. You know, we got a lot of smoke to dish out, and somebody's keyboard is mad loud and disturbing my intro, bro.
Oh my god.
Who's
You know
that?
what I mean? Mute yourself. You know what I mean?
Who that hardhead?
Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, no Patreon questions this week. Just look out for that for next week. We're gonna go ahead and jump and do the intros. We're gonna start off with Jack Move Johnny. Say what up, Jack.
What's good, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good week. Kind of in a gaming depression right now, so
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
shit, I am. Shit.
Shit just turned up. All right, Erica.
Yeah, welcome to the Discovery Channel, you guys. We're about to see a live snake in action slither his way in and out of these debates right now. So
Oh, you already got the eye
welcome.
patch ready. You already got the eye patch ready. You already know some bullshit for
You
that.
already know.
Getting ready.
All right, Alex, go ahead, bro.
Who?
Alex, man, you don't know
me?
your damn name.
Oh, I'm
What's
sorry.
up?
Listen. I'm too busy praying to the God himself, Kojima. Anybody else praying to Kojima today? I did. I prayed yesterday. I prayed today.
The
Praying to Kojima
Godfather.
because Kojima saved 2019.
Hold up.
Okay.
What?
Big facts.
Okay.
Big facts.
Kojima saved 2019.
Big
Alex,
facts.
Alex,
Say it again.
Alex. Before you finish, I just want to ask you which one bigger, Kojima or Gabe Newell, dog?
You asked him whose dick is bigger?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
We starting on bullshit already. Okay.
Who has a bigger Johnson?
Oh my
Oh
god.
I don't
man.
know. Gabe's been losing weight, so if you say that, I mean, they say that every like 30 pounds you lose is like an extra inch to your dick. So
I need to go to the gym then. Hold on.
I'm gonna start going to the gym.
Wait a minute.
I ain't know that's how it works.
Tell you what, Hardhead, you were talking mad shit this week. Not getting Last of Us 2, but we got Game of the Generation coming out this year.
Game of the generation.
The
Wow.
Y'all heard this? Y'all heard this, bro? Y'all heard
You
this?
sound like these rock
All
star
right, wait, hold up. Let's get through the
intro.
intros. Let's get through the intros, yo, because we got a long show. J man, say what up.
Oh man. What's going on, everybody? J Main checking in with the podcast. Yeah, I got that Stranding Collector's Edition pre-order.
Let's
baby.
go! We outside. Let's go! Stop playing.
Let's get it!
Stop playing. Bro, all right, we're going to talk about it. Go ahead.
Man. Let's go.
All right. And we got Hardhead in the building. You know I had to get the B team in here too to celebrate this momentous day. Say what up, Hardhead.
Ooh, I ain't gonna do it, dog. it ain't time for it yet, but y'all already know what it is. Apparently Alex got smoked the dish out, so we about to see how this about to go.
It's not really smoke. All I'm doing is letting you know don't shit on other people's parade just because you didn't get Last of Us.
That wasn't me. See, that is my one problem with you. I hate when you do that, Alex.
That's not us.
I might have been looking in your direction, but I was actually talking to Erica.
Oh man.
When?
What do you mean?
I need
when?
receipts.
You mean how in our DMs you were more excited about a potential rumor of a release date for Last of Us than you were about Death Stranding?
Okay, but how is that shitting on you guys?
When Death Stranding comes out, even J-Main converted to the Church of Kojima.
Yo, you wildin'.
And you're still here shitting on Death Stranding.
How am I shitting on Death Stranding?
Explain yourself to the Lord and Savior himself.
The snake is already going already. It's already going. We're gonna get to that.
All right, and we actually do have another guest. You guys can't see him because you don't have a cam. We actually have another guest in the building. Say what up, Ran.
What's going on? I'm here because I want to hear all the Death Strandings. I want to hear BG and Kofi go at it. That's what I'm here for.
Facts.
I need to hear that fire.
First of all, that already
watching BG on the timeline go at Death Stranding. I ain't gonna lie.
That irrelevant ass nigga, now get out of here, bro.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? I'll speak to BG when his Patreon numbers match up his views, yo. That's all, you know what I mean? I'll speak to BG when that match up, you know what I mean? When he catch up the Press Start podcast, I'll speak to him, bro. Until then, yo, he can go sit himself in the corner, and, you know what I mean? Right now, daddy's speaking, all right? I'm the father up in this motherfucker, all right? So we're going to get to the business.
Was the father the whole time? Dang.
We're going to get to the business, dog. We're going to get to the business from the jump, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness.
Let's talk about this Death Stranding. First, I want to let's actually talk about what the game is, because a lot of people are still seem to be confused, you know, and I feel like we have so much information about the game. You shouldn't be confused with the with Death Stranding right now. So we're gonna talk about the game. We're gonna talk about what it is. After that, you know, we're gonna get everybody's thoughts on it, whether they're copping, they're waiting. It's a big skip. We're going to talk about the potential of it going to PC down the road. We're going to discuss that, if it will not. Then after, we're going to talk about the other big news that came out during this week. So it's going to be a great episode, man. It's going to be a great episode. All right, so let's start it off, yo.
Chat is wild.
Let's start it off. All right, so for all the dummies, yo, let's explain what Death Stranding is. You know what I mean? So we're going to start about it. If you don't know what... So, Jack, you confused about Death Stranding, right? You don't know what it is after watching all these trailers, right? Still.
I mean, I know what...
You have no kind of idea
I
what it is?
comprehended what they said. I comprehended what they said.
How about you, Erica? I just want to get where everyone's at right now.
Towards the end of the trailer, yeah, it was about, like, reconnecting the world.
Okay, so we see
That's
where you
all
at.
I really got.
We see where you at. Ran,
so, yeah,
yo.
I kind of get it.
Rand, are you confused? You really confused? You don't know what's going on?
I don't know what's going on like I would know what's going on in a Call of Duty game.
Of course.
Gears 5. But you know what? Not knowing and it being so weird is one of the reasons why I'm excited for it. Because like Jack Move, I'm in a gaming funk, man. I didn't like Days Gone. I didn't like Rage 2. At Death Stranding, I'm like, I want something different. And Kojima delivering different. So I am excited. And you know what sucks?
Facts.
That I was excited for the game, and I got attacked. I got attacked by Xbox fans for being excited for a game.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Get it
Oh,
sometimes.
no.
Friendly fire.
You saying you can't come home, Rand? Is that what you're saying?
Rand, you cannot be excited for
I get told that I'm standing too
Oh, we're going
hard
to talk
for
about
Sony.
that too. We're going to talk about that too, because this shit is pissing me off. We already had this conversation before, but I think we should bring it back and discuss about being hyped for a game without really knowing all its details. And, you know, I got some receipts that we're going to really get at people, you know, so we're going to see what's up. All right, so let's break down Death Stranding. Me and Alex, I think we pretty much know what's going on in Death Stranding. Like,
Y'all watched that trailer like 8 times.
Yeah, we know what's going on. So for the people who are confused, Death Stranding is an open world action adventure game with survival elements. You play as a character named Sam Porter Bridges, right? And you're tasked to deliver remnants of the future and just reconnect the world. Like that's what the game is, the overall outline of the game. And there's these enemies and called homo demons that you're obviously gonna fight. So if you've been watching the trailers and putting the pieces together, right? Like one of the trailers they're talking about, in the beginning there was a bang which created time and space. And then there was another bang that set what was it? Set the world. What was it? There was a second bang that set what
you're doing right now is here's what we're trying to do, which is very difficult to do. You're trying to explain a Kojima game, first of all, without playing the Kojima game like 4 fucking times and being high while you're doing it.
No, but it makes sense though. Like, so basically they were just talking about the bangs, like the Big Bang theories and shit like that. And right now, in this game takes place with the 4th bang, right? And it's obvious that the 4th bang is, death. It's clearly obvious that the 4th game's death. This game really plays the line between like life and death, and I think that's what the BBs are for. It like it kind of connects you to the afterlife, because if you listen to them talking, that's what they're saying. Like the babies connects you to the other side, So
the BTs.
No, the BTs are the enemies.
If you want to get really
the
weird,
BTs are the supernatural entities.
Yeah, the BTs are the supernatural enemies.
Yeah,
and shit that
they were the people that caused the explosions and shit like that happened in the world.
Yeah.
If you want to get really weird about it, you know what I think, and when you see Michael Madison's character a lot, is that he's always around the BB. He's always around the baby, and he's always protecting it. But then every time he shows up after you connect to the baby, he's there with all his military guards trying to get the baby back. And then there's all these other fake babies. So I'm thinking, if it was me thinking about it, somebody is making the fake babies to connect into that world. There's a lot of bullshit going on.
There's a lot of theories. And the thing is, look, we won't know the exact details until we actually get the game ourselves. But we do have an outline.
I feel like y'all even getting too deep. Y'all getting way too deep.
Yeah, we're
like trying to explain it.
And what
remember the story is the world has been disconnected. The world has been disconnected from these explosions. People are living separate now. So the goal of Sam Porter Bridges is to reconnect the world in order to help them survive to live to the future. He can sense these entities, but he cannot see them. The baby allows him to see the entities better. He also
it's sci-fi shit, bro.
Yeah, it's of course. So sci-fi shit is going to be confusing, but we also saw that there's traversal elements with the ladder and the rope, and then we saw a little bit of combat gameplay in the world. You saw the homo demons, who they explained. Those are people that are trying to separate the world. Those are people that are trying to continue the separation.
That name is crazy, by the way.
It is crazy. It is crazy. But I'm just saying, like, what I really liked about this trailer is I felt like they did a good job explaining the world and explaining what the hell was going on and who the real enemies were and what the baby was about.
You see, and like know that Sam works for a company, which it was
called
created
Bridges.
Bridges that was actually created by Bridget, the president, the past president of the United States, right? But he's like his tax. You see him traveling a lot, and I feel like this game we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of traversing in this world. The whole, like, we see him traveling a lot, but we don't know what exactly he's carrying all the time. So like in some trailers, you see him traveling with dead bodies. We see him traveling with people that are alive, like someone who was actually alive, and we don't know. But whatever he's carrying is gonna be connecting, people together. So like the overall, it's like super sci-fi shit, which it provokes thought. See, what Kojima does, he doesn't make games for simpletons. This is not an Uncharted game. We're just trying to find the lost city of Shambhala. It's not no surface. No, but listen, I'm dead ass, bro. Because if you really think about it, those games are surface level. Like the lore to the game ain't that deep, yo. It ain't that deep. We're trying to find the lost city of Shambhala, blah, blah, blah. It's very simpleton shit. The shit what Kojima makes, he always goes for a deeper meaning and messages in his games. And this game is all about reconnecting with
So what you're telling me is, too, that games like Last of Us are simple stories for simpletons, too.
Big facts. I mean, yes, they're great. They're great, but they ain't deep. They ain't deep.
It's a simple story.
It is simple though. They ain't deep. Am I lying though? Like, all right. So Jack, you're slouch over, looking at me like I'm talking crazy. So is Uncharted?
Talking crazy.
Is Uncharted? All right. So Erica, explain to me how Uncharted is a deep story. Let me hear this.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go that.
Oh, exactly what I was just saying though. Exactly what I was just saying though. All right. So continue.
No. If Jack wants to go into Uncharted, he can.
All right. So.
But
I'm not hearing this foolishness.
It just seems
you definitely
like
because you have nothing to say.
It seems fake deep.
Because you
have let's go.
Y'all
I have a question for you.
Y'all are like the fucking hipsters of gaming. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's this convoluted way.
I need to know, Erica, how many Metal Gear Solid games have you played?
I've played the 5th one. That's it. And I didn't like it. I dropped it.
So you played the closure of a series.
Yeah.
No, but I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for Jack to actually explain to me how like Uncharted and shit is like.
Jack, if you want to say something,
please.
If you want to entertain this craziness, go ahead, Jack.
Please.
I mean, it's not nothing really to talk about. You could talk about the themes that these games present, or how I mean, what do you want to talk about?
All right, so for example, a game like Uncharted 2. What are the
let's go into The Last of Us, right?
All right, let's do The Last of Us.
You got a character, Joel. His wife presumably died. His daughter got murdered in front of his face. So, somebody that he was possibly romantically linked to, Trish, also got murdered in front of his face. Tess, actually. So the last woman that he didn't even know that he, grew a love for, which was Ellie, she gets taken away from him. Spoiler alert for the end of the game. They try to kill Ellie, and a lot of people view Joel as a villain because that was the last woman he ever cared for, and instead of fucking, giving her life away for something that was unsure, he killed everybody that was trying to harm her. So, it presents certain themes, certain narratives. But, if you just look at them on a basic surface level, ladder, plank, you're not going to understand the subtle nuances.
Would you say that Kojima, his games, really have like a deep lore to them compared to like most?
Yeah, but the problem with Kojima games is I don't think Kojima himself knows what the fuck he talking about half the times.
Facts.
He don't even know what he's saying. He just be putting shit in games.
Why do you say that though?
Kojima is he pretty much like David Cage, but a more what am I want to say? He like a more
pretentious.
No, he's not even more pretentious. He's more.
David Cage is more.
He makes better games. He's a better version of David Cage.
Okay, first of all, if you're gonna say
better
something
version. Alex is gonna get cheese with this.
If you're gonna say something is pretentious, David Cage tried to mimic the fucking Martin Luther King, fucking Malcolm X, Black Power.
David Cage, I mean, he's an idiot. David Cage is like an idiot, though. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
He's an idiot, but Kojima's like a sophisticated idiot. Is what I would call Kojima.
He's a fucking idiot. And then Kojima actually, like, when you look at Kojima's stories and what he promotes and what he shows, there are massive differences in the way that he shows politics and political things more than anything else. So
I just want to know
up here in this house, giving Kojima.
I just want to know, like, for people like Erica, Jack, even you, Hardhead, like, after yesterday's trailer, like, what are some things that you guys like still confused about on the game?
Yeah. That's how
when you look at that trailer, like, I just want to know, like, can you
the gameplay?
Yeah, like I don't see how the gameplay like is supposed to actually be something entertaining enough to tie me into this story.
No, like, what are you confused about? Because I'm seeing a whole bunch of fuckboys on the internet saying, like, what are you confused about exactly at this point, bro? Like, what are you confused about exactly? Obviously, we can't go into detail for certain things because we haven't played the game yet. I'm seeing articles by Kotaku saying some dumb shit like, what was the title of that article, J-Ming? It's like,
Death Stranding is not going to make any sense. Okay. Like they played the game already.
Like, what kind of clickbait dumb shit is that when you haven't even played the game yet? Like, we have to get our hands on the game before we can even say anything like that in the first place. So, like, people are just being extra with this game, bro.
So, y'all said the gameplay. Well, Hardhead, you said the gameplay. So, as far as the gameplay, we saw a stealth element. We saw the baby being used to see the entities that were otherwise invisible. We saw traversal. A little bit of gun combat. We saw a little bit of hand-to-hand combat. We saw traversal with the ladder. We saw traversal with the rope. What's confusing about this?
Yeah, what's confusing about this game? The gameplay. Like, what's confusing about this gameplay though? Like,
Like it seemed like that's it. Like it that can't be it. Like for the gameplay, because if that is it, that's not enough. That is not enough to be able to make this game worthwhile. It's like at the end of the day. At the end of the end of the day, we just gonna be playing a fucking movie 90% of the time.
That's so you mean Last of Us. You're not confused. You're underwhelmed. You're not confused. You're underwhelmed.
Hold on.
Oh wait. Wait. All right, wait. Repeat yourself. Like you
repeat yourself, Hardhead.
Just repeat yourself, like about your complaints about the gameplay. Let me just hear it again.
I just said that it doesn't seem like there's enough going on to where we'll actually be doing something worthwhile. Most of the time, it's probably gonna end up being fucking cutscenes, or we're gonna be playing a fucking movie, like I said.
But yo, Hardhead, aren't you excited for Last of Us 2?
Man, here we go.
It's not even that.
Flip it. Hardhead, flip it on Alex.
Hold up.
It's a movie.
And Uncharted.
Now he wants to play a movie.
The majority of what
but hold on, Alex. Didn't you think Last of Us? Wait, no. If you're gonna use that
flip
against
it on
me,
him.
it also works on you because
what's going on? But hold
on. You think The Last of Us is trash, right?
If you're gonna make that excuse, you're gonna make that reasoning, then you have to admit that Last of Us and Uncharted and all those games are those things that I've been saying that they are.
This guy just complained.
But let me ask you something. If you say that about Last of Us and games that do that same shit, you even said that about MGS4, didn't you?
I'm just telling you.
You said that about MGS4, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So
look, if I can admit it about Metal Gear, why can't you admit it about Last of Us and Uncharted?
No, but I'm trying to figure out how you complaining about the simple gameplay. You just complain that you're gonna be traveling. It has shooting, like nigga, like that's all these games. Open world games.
Let me say something real quick. I'm not confused about the game so much or the gameplay at this point. My thing and what I'm noticing is that the confusion or knowing, I guess, putting the pieces together is what people are talking about more. Like that's what's intriguing you guys rather than the gameplay, rather than everything else. Like it seems like everyone's just kind of focusing on that rather than what I think matters, and that's the gameplay. So that's what And
Kofi is one of the people that say gameplay more important than story.
Yeah, and I think the gameplay looks great. I think what's bad about the gameplay
that gameplay, wait a minute. That gameplay didn't look bugging.
Wait,
the melee combat was fine. The shooting looks like Metal Gear Solid 5.
Let's go over what we saw. We saw him pull out an extendo ladder and drop that bitch in between the mountain and the fucking ground. That looked spooky. Okay. See, that rope shit looks spooky.
Wait, okay.
That hand-to-hand, the worst looking thing was the hand-to-hand combat. It reminded me of Horizon Zero Dawn combat sections, which they are made on the same engine, so that kind of explains that. That looks spooky, right? The gameplay did not look spectacular. The shooting, I think that shooting might have been a cutscene. We don't even know.
That looked like actual gameplay.
I think that if this was a Naughty Dog game and you just replaced everything with Last of Us 2, y'all would be coming in your pants.
Absolutely not. Stop that.
Confirmed.
Absolutely. No. Well, if it was Last of Us 2, they wouldn't have fucking robotic babies in a fucking
I'll be pissed off right now.
But Alex, we gotta take what Jack says with a grain of salt, because this guy's hypes up games like Days Gone and shit like that, like with spooky ass.
Hard playing Days Gone. What do you think about Days Gone?
The animations we've seen, the animations that we've seen, kind of look great.
Garbage.
What are you talking about? Like
the graphics,
bullshit.
The graphics in Death Stranding are amazing. The gameplay is the weakest looking thing of the story looks intriguing, but other than that, the gameplay does not look amazing. It looked like a worse version of like Zelda or some shit.
The gunplay,
oh damn,
the gunplay looks like Metal Gear Solid 5, and that was great shooting.
I think it's fire.
The gunplay not garbage, but it's not nothing to brag about.
You know what? But Harriet, this was funny though, right? If they showed the Last of Us Part 2 gameplay and Ellie pulled out a ladder out of her fucking pocket, it opened up and she dropped it in between the bridge.
Yo, Jack, it's sci-fi, bro.
That would make sense, Jack.
Bro,
Sony boost. Sony boost. It ain't a Sony boost.
Yo, bro, it's sci-fi.
It's not a Sony boost. Okay.
This is where Jack is getting confused. The thing is,
why y'all making
it say Days Gone in Death Stranding, right? He pulls out a ladder, it becomes a thing. The thing is, in Last of Us, she can't do that because she needs a boost from somebody else to get something.
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all are just really making excuses for a lot of shit right now, though.
Y'all are just trying to hate on something because it's not Last of Us 2.
I'm not hating on that.
I'm not saying we was hating on it,
bro. It don't
Alex, you have to understand. We are not fucking BG, dog. You gotta stop that, Alex.
I never hated on the game. I'm indifferent about it.
You keep putting us in that same bucket as BG. BG is hating on the game. We all know BG's hating.
I don't even think BG hating on the game.
Cause he's a fucking fraud, bro. He's a fraud. Let's call it what it is. He's talking all this shit on Twitter. He's talking all this shit on Twitter. Then he turns around and is like, "Yo, by the way, yo, I'm gonna buy it day one." And
but look though, if you look at what BG said,
play day one, I'm gonna play the game.
BG has never directly hated on the game. He is talking about people that's hyping up the game, not knowing the same amount of shit.
But we know what it is. Jack, we know what it is. Once again, you play as fucking Sam Porter in the sci-fi post-apocalyptic.
We get all that, but
and we're trying to reconnect the world by fucking delivering remnants of
we've
the future,
seen less than 1% of the gameplay of that game, though. You know what I mean? So we still don't know.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
We still don't know.
No, you're talking about combat. We've seen a lot of the gameplay already.
No, not really. We might see
We've seen, like I said before, stealth. That's gameplay, Jack.
You might start that game and it's a side scroller. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you don't know. We don't know. It might start off in an asymmetrical view or some shit. Like, we don't know what the fuck they finna do, bro.
Sounds to me like Jack is spookied about Kojima taking over Game of the Year. He's
absolutely
not. It wasn't last
Game of the Year.
2019.
Hold on, what's coming out this? He can get Game of the Year. It's 2019.
Weren't you pumping up Days Gone? Oh, you got it.
Game of the Year this year has an asterisk by it, all right? So it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
Days Gone, yo.
Default Game of the Year. That's what the fuck they gonna call that.
It really is, because I'm only way I'm buying that bitch day one is based on how E3 is, dog.
Ooh.
All right, yo,
if E3 ain't really showing nothing special, I get it day one.
I'm too pumped up.
Am I the only one that wants BG up in here? I want to hear BG and Kofi go at it.
Send BG an invite.
Where BG at now?
I do too. Honestly.
Send BG an invite, dog.
Well, okay.
If he wants to come on the podcast
about the gameplay,
let Rand talk.
I did think some of the gameplay, especially the chase sequence, looked janky as hell. Right?
Oh, when they was slapping his ass,
he like dodged backwards into them. It didn't look good, and the melee combat didn't look good. But I don't care. I still want to play the game on November 8th. I'm excited for it. Like. We'll see. You know, if it's a bad game, I'm sure we'll all say it's bad. But if it's great, we'll all say it's great.
Yeah,
of course.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Why y'all think that would happen though?
Because that's never happened with Kojima.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about Kojima.
According to the industry, I know you don't, but according to the industry, according to the community, Kojima has never made a bad game.
Has he though? He has.
You tell me.
Tell me. What the fuck, yo?
What bad game has he made?
You guys call Metal Gear Solid 1
I'm asking y'all, have y'all felt he's ever made a bad
Metal
game?
Gear Solid 2, 3, 4. I thought.
Wait. Kofi, didn't you just start the Metal Gear games?
No, I didn't play Metal Gear Solid 1. I beat all of them already. Like, I don't.
Oh, all right. I'm just asking. I saw a tweet this morning. That's why I had to ask you.
Real quick. Just this. When I post like a shot, I play a lot of old games. I still have like a lot of my collection of games. If you guys see a shot of me posting an old game, doesn't mean I'm playing it for the first time. You could easily.
It might be.
Shit. That doesn't mean I'm playing it.
It might be.
Well, you asked me before you assumed.
That's why I just fucking asked you. What you talking about?
Hold on. I gotta call out Planet Xbox too, because they were talking about how this game was gonna get high reviews just because it was a PlayStation game. Let's review something real quick, right? This is a proven fact. MGS5 is 66% of a game. They did not put the third chapter on her, and the second chapter is the first chapter over again with the same missions, right? So if that game got a 95 on Metacritic,
you're fucking wrong.
They did. It isn't finished though.
It's not finished. It does not have a third act.
You are 80% wrong in everything you just said. I can tell you've never played the game.
The second chapter is the first chapter with different rules on the missions. I watch people.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
So what it's
four missions. There are 4 missions that are bonus missions that should have been in side ops, but the second chapter is not a remix of the first one.
With a different story.
There are missions from the first chapter in there as optional missions, but there is a full chapter 2 in that game.
But it does not have a third chapter.
No,
it's not finished.
And it was originally supposed to have a third chapter, correct?
And I'll even make the presumption that the third chapter was unnecessary.
Well, regardless if it was necessary or not, there was a planned third act of the game that was not there.
I agree with Jack.
It's an unfinished game, and it got a 95 on Metacritic, meaning it does not matter what Death Stranding is, it's still gonna get a high review.
This meme that the game is it's just this and that. No, that's a fucking meme. Let's be real.
Right. I mean, my point is it's gonna get high ratings regardless if it's good or not. That's just
his logic does apply because look at Red Dead and its gameplay. Like we all know Red Dead has gameplay issues, but look at how it fucking.
But it's still an amazing experience here. Like people keep on bringing up this Red Dead shit like it's not a fire ass game, bro. Like that game is fire and an amazing experience with an amazing open world.
But it has issues though.
Huh?
Red Dead was
it has issues though.
Yeah, it's not perfect. It ain't perfect, but it's still an amazing game though. Like I don't know why people are talking like Red Dead is trash. That game is amazing.
No, Kojima got clout though, bro. Like we just gonna call it what it is. Kojima could come out with a quote unquote bad game. Nobody's gonna say this is a bad game. They're gonna say I fucking love this game. Even though it has some hits and misses, the fact that Kojima even attempted this, the fact that he had the vision to do this, I gotta give it props, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think.
Come on.
I don't.
They've been doing it. They've been doing it.
I somewhat agree with you to a certain extent, but if something's undeniably trash, it's still gonna get ripped apart no matter where.
Not true. Not true at all.
The same thing that you're saying, I agree. Like we could see, okay, when a Mario game comes out, we kind of see what they do. I feel like the same thing is for when a Naughty Dog game comes out because they have such a high pedigree, and they're just the industry. They're industry darlings. Their industry.
Yeah, he got
clout.
clout.
Well.
He got clout.
It got clout.
All Kofi and I are just.
I'm not mad at that.
Is that
Rockstar too?
Yeah, of course.
There are game. Look, let's be real. There are game developers as studios that have clout.
Absolutely.
And there is one man who has clout. Now, one man is literally shitting on every other game developer studio's clout with an 8-minute trailer.
I can't deny that.
Here's the thing, Alex. I agree with you.
Nobody denying his clout.
That's what we're saying.
A studio like From Software or something like that could be like, okay, we're looking forward to it. The problem is the fans can't seem to get over it when we're not into it. Like
I don't care.
Relax.
Yo, but if you guys really seen how
Alex,
I've been behaving on, if you've been seeing how I've been behaving on Twitter, just watch. Just look. My shit's there. Look how I've been behaving on Twitter. People at me saying this dog shit, this, that, this. You don't know. I don't even respond. I just continue with my tweets. I'm not here sitting on Twitter trying to shit on man's games and shit like that. You know, I'm not on Twitter doing that. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm looking forward to the game, and it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
And let's be real. I can't sit here and people cannot take my criticisms of Last of Us 2 when it comes out seriously. I'm gonna be real. You can't.
See, but
why not?
Wait,
who can't? Who can't?
What are you talking about?
Well, when Last of Us 2 comes out, I'm gonna have an immediate bias of I don't like this fucking series or game.
Yeah, but we already know that.
We already know that.
But we know that. So why would we have?
And there's certain people in this community.
Fucking thing? Can you hold on?
Go ahead. Finish.
But because of that, I'm not gonna get upset if someone says you're wrong. Well, clearly, I don't like these kinds of games, so I'm not gonna like them, and you don't have to listen to my opinion on that. But when you talk about Metal Gear, I've played every single Metal Gear game.
I literally just said that's us. We're not like we don't like Kojima. We don't really like his games, and when we don't, it's like it's a problem.
But Jack, you gotta admit, everyone is going into this game with a certain mindset. We see it all over the timeline, whether it's extremely positive or extremely negative. Some people have been shitting on this shit from the rip. So no matter what they say, is they like people are hating on the game from the jump. You know, for example, someone like BG. I will not listen. I will not listen to a word this nigga says
Don't
about
watch
this
BG's
game.
review.
I will not listen, bro. I will not listen to it, bro.
Bias
about this, what he says about it. For me personally, you see, I'm enthusiastic about the game. I want to check it out. If it turns out bad, it's bad. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I've been looking forward for certain games. Rage 2 is a perfect example. If you see me, I was very optimistic about Rage 2. I was really excited to play it. After I got my hands on it, I'm like, you know, it's kind of boring. It's generic, and I fell off. You know what I mean? So, but certain people, you're already coming in with this crazy ass mindset of, yo, the game is trash. Kojima's overrated. And I'm just saying, I ain't listen to none of them niggas, dog.
People say that who've only played MGS5 and never played any other game. But then they can't figure out the story of Metal Gear Solid.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Like, Alex, are you talking about like us and our fellow content creators in this community, or are you talking about some random niggas that just pull up to the comments or something like that?
Usually both.
All right, so let's
I literally said I was not confused. I literally said that.
There are people, Erica,
no
only
no
played
one's
MGS5.
listening to me. God damn. Say it. Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
There are people,
Talk to America.
Erica.
Let's
who've
all
only
stop
played
and listen
MGS5,
to Alex.
Right? And then they're like, oh, I didn't get the story. I don't like Kojima games. I don't know what's going on. This is too confusing. Well, yeah.
I never said confusing.
All right. So, okay. I want to take to the chat now, you know, because I want to interact with the chat people. And I see y'all super chats. Shout out to everyone for watching the podcast live. I know we all over the place. We lit. It's an exciting time. This has been an exciting week. And we appreciate everyone tuning into the podcast, watching it live. Yo, hit that like button. But I want to take to the chat, and I want to read some of your comments. What is your problem with Death Stranding? Like, what is your problem? Like, are you guys confused? Is it just too much things going on that you guys do not understand about his story? Like, I want to know at this point in time, what are you lost about Death Stranding that you cannot find on the internet? That's what I really want to know.
I could even answer that question. Like, there's still things that I'm not 100% on, and that's okay. But
that's okay because when we
like
play, we'll find out.
Yeah, like the whole connections thing. Like, I don't understand that shit. Like, is it connections to the other side that they talked about? Is that the underworld that they talk about?
The connection is the multiplayer. I think so. That's the multiplayer part.
I understand that, but they also talked about people being connected to the other side and shit like that. So I'm not 100% on that. I don't know what the hell that shit is all about. And then the whole shit about what he's delivering.
All right, Sofa Spy says it's an IP that doesn't show that much gameplay. And you're right. Look, I'm never gonna be like, okay, we haven't seen enough. I would love to see more. Like someone actually with a controller and playing the game. I would love to see that. You know, I'm not gonna say that. So I can feel you with that. You know, I can feel you with that. Let me see what else the chat is saying. I want to hear what these problems are. You know,
people get mad triggered at me at the chat. It's really funny that it's actually working.
For the record, I said I was indifferent when I saw the trailer, and Alex took it upon himself to take a screenshot and put it into Discord. So I knew it bothered him because I said I was indifferent. That apparently was hating on Kojima because I was indifferent.
Did it really bother me, Erica, or did it get the attention that I wanted to get?
Probably both, but here it is, and I'm just saying that's what opened the floodgates. I was like, okay, the gloves are off, then I'm gonna start hating. Let's go then.
Maybe Erica, maybe I just wanted you to give me some attention. Who knows?
Oh man,
Burrow, get on that. Burrow, get on that.
See what I deal with, you guys.
Get on that, Burrow. Get on that.
This is wild right
now. A serious conversation out here. Budo, shut up too. I don't want to hear from Budo.
So Game Inspection says hyping things for mystery just ain't my thing. All right, now this is time to do the exposing of people real quick. Hold on, let me.
I was about to ask a question that pertains.
Go ahead.
Who can expose though? Let's see this though.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Because I might derail where you going.
Go ahead.
I don't want to derail it.
Because I'm trying to pull it up. So let's shift the conversation a little bit to getting excited for games that you do not know much about, or maybe because of a certain developer, and like their pedigree or stuff like that. So let's shift the conversation.
I think this is gonna backfire.
All right, so let's hear. I want to hear from Ran. All right, so we haven't heard from him in a minute. So Ran, do you feel like it's okay to get excited behind a studio's name or a developer's name alone. What do you think?
Sure, why not?
That's it?
Why can't you be excited about anything? I mean, like, if you want to throw it to me, and I'm excited for what the initiative's showing. And that's
you don't even know what they're making. Right?
Excited for whatever. Okay, when they show it, then I'll either be really excited or I'll be, disappointed. But I'm excited for the talent that they're building at that studio. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong about people getting excited about whatever they, floats their boat. I hate this idea of like you can only be excited in this way. It's like people like different things. Stop hating on people's fun. You know what I mean?
But the problem I get with this, is like when I stream or like I'm just talking, people be in my chat like, man, you guys sure are hyping up Last of Us Part 2 a lot. You don't even know if it's gonna be a good game. But it's like we got shit to go off of to prove that more likely than not it's gonna be a good game, right? But when you look at something like Death Stranding, even though Hideo Kojima is a proven game maker, this is a new studio. This is their first IP. Like, this is not guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like, it's less guaranteed than the other shit we hyping up. You see what I'm saying? So that's the real disconnect that we talk about. Like, I don't understand why people don't understand that.
Because it's Kojima.
No.
But Alex, did you hear what Jack said?
No, I do. I'm just trolling.
No, but I'm okay. Because you were going to.
I heard what he said.
Me and Hardhead. Me and Hardhead.
All right, so I knew we were gonna have this conversation at some point, right? If you guys look at the screen, I knew we were gonna have this conversation today. So I put a little bit of bait out there, yo. I asked people.
I see that.
What's your top 5 most anticipated games with or without a release date? And let's see what some people wrote, because according to some people in the chat, not knowing enough, you shouldn't be excited for a game. So. I see some people have said, look, they're hyped for the Avengers project. Jack, can you tell me what this Avengers project is going to be? Can you tell me?
No idea.
Can you tell me the story of this Avengers project?
No idea.
Can you tell me what it's going to be in terms of like the gameplay? Can you tell me? Can you let me know?
Absolutely not.
It's a new IP made by Square Enix. So why is someone putting in their top 5 most anticipated games with or without a release
You
date?
can't be doing OBJ like that, man.
All right, we're gonna continue. And yo, see, I don't have a problem. No, I don't have a problem with that though. I personally don't have, but we have some people who do have a problem with that. All right, and these are people that I rock with, yo. Eric Empire.
Kofi, look.
These are people that I rock with, yo. These are people I rock with.
I interrupt you, but the chat is immediately saying it's the Avengers, dummy. No shit, it's Kojima, dummy.
All right. So let's continue. My boy Eric Empire, one of his most anticipated games is a game that we only seen a picture about, Elder Scrolls, but we're going, I guess he's excited based on the past.
Wait. It's a series, Kofi, don't do that. It's a series.
But you got series.
I think every Elder Scrolls game is different, though. I think, right?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's continue.
Yeah, they all different.
It's still a series. It's a tried and true series.
You okay over there?
Okay.
Look, all I'm gonna say is
this one's a good one.
If we're gonna do this, only do new IP, because
this one's a good one.
Series.
This one's a good one. He said Street Fighter 6, and he's looking forward to the Grand Theft Auto 6.
But you know what you're getting with those games.
Thank you. Like, name a new IP. New IPs. Stop bringing up fucking series that getting a number 2, number 5, number 7. Bring up a new IP, Kofi. The Avengers, you got it with that one. But if you sitting here trying to say The Last of Us 2,
I'm not saying that because
Grand Theft Auto 6.
No, I'm not. Look, I don't have a problem with this. You're not listening. I personally do not have.
I don't either. I don't care what.
But we have some people that say we shouldn't hype a game until we know exactly what it is. We've seen gameplay, or you know what I mean. Like, that's why I don't understand that concept. I don't understand that concept.
I guess.
I understand it. I'm sorry.
Kofi, you gotta admit that
you gotta use a better example though.
There are people like that got excited about like a reveal trailer for Final Fantasy VII remake with no gameplay or knowing what it was gonna be.
It's a remake.
Fantasy.
It's a remake.
The gameplay is a
bad example.
It's a remake.
But is it the same game?
But it's a game they loved before and they're remaking it. Why wouldn't they be excited?
I'm gonna tell you now.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you now, Kofi. I say the same thing myself, but I only say that when it comes to IPs. I'm not gonna say that about no tried and true series.
Yeah, okay, but so what's the problem if it's from someone that you trust though? That's why I don't understand.
I'm personally not gonna hype it. If y'all gonna hype it, I'm not gonna.
I'm saying, what's the problem with it, though? Like, it's from someone that you trust. So right now, if Naughty Dog says we're working on a new IP, you're saying
it's a new IP. That's the only issue with it.
There's no hype, and we shouldn't be excited for it. We shouldn't allow to hype it.
I don't care who's excited about what.
No, but some people do though. I'm not talking about you particularly. So I'm just saying what about this whole.
Just say PG.
It's not only him though. Like I'm not even trying to make this like a BG.
You know what it is. No, but what you know what it is with this game though, like in particularly, like because it might be like they might be trolling like Alex, but if you be like, oh, I just saw Death Stranding trailer, I'm indifferent about it. People like, oh, you don't want that Kojima sauce in your mouth, nigga, and all this. I'm like, goddamn, like I don't know what the game is, bro. I'm sorry,
exactly.
Goddamn, bro. I'm sorry.
Always. Kojima sauce always goes in the mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Like people just they get on you, bro. Like I don't know.
Secondly, I have to give Erica crazy good props for taking up with all my trolling today. I've loved it. It's so good.
Oh, it made the time pass at work faster.
I love you so much, by the way.
Whenever I'm on there more often, it's because time I want it to pass.
Mm-hmm. No, I love you. You're the best.
And
I'm really shocked that people.
I want to know the rules on excitement because apparently there's rules on excitement, and that's all I'm trying to get at. There's apparently,
but look, Kofi, it go both ways.
No, the rules of excitement is if the combat looks good, then you can be excited for it. That's it's as simple as that.
But look, Kofi, it go both ways. I get attacked because I'm not hyping the game.
I'm not attacking you. Because on my timeline, I haven't said shit to nobody.
But look, I ain't saying you the one attacking me.
Okay, I'm just saying person. I haven't said shit to nobody.
Perfect example. Go look at the comment section on my Cyberpunk video. Ain't nothing but motherfuckers attacking me left and right just because I won't hype the damn game.
And you know what's another? But you know what's another great example? You guys are looking for examples. All right, I'll give you guys another example real quick, Alex, before you go.
You broke it up.
You was breaking up.
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that E3 where we saw the clip of Shadows Die Twice of that little snippet, and it appeared from software. We didn't know what the fuck it was, but look how much people who are excited for it making videos about it and all sorts of conversations it brought. So why is it with that? Is it okay to get hyped for that from a name alone, but people can't get hyped for like the next?
Well, you gotta remember this too. Kofi. It was thought to be a Bloodborne 2 sequel, and when people found out it wasn't, the hype really went all the way down.
That's true.
So you're saying
I don't think so.
So you're saying that people thought it was a Bloodborne 2 sequel. That's the only reason why people were hyped.
That's where the hype came from, because they thought it was a sequel. Once they found out it wasn't a sequel, we didn't know it was Sekiro, but once we found out it wasn't a sequel, the hype went down. Simple as that.
Yeah, mostly the videos that were made is this Bloodborne 2 or not? I made a video, a lot of other people, that's what we were talking about. And then once we knew, it was like, okay, it's something different. Okay, we'll see how it is.
I see how people saying people still hype for Sekiro. When we found out what Sekiro was, people started hyping it. But from that window between...
You talking about the initial hype.
It's not Bloodborne. Yeah. From that window between it's not Bloodborne and it's actually Sekiro, that hype was dead.
See, like for me, like people think like if you guys are dissing Death Stranding or like dissing like could you make like that shit really actually don't bother me. I actually find all of this shit pretty entertaining. Like I'd be trolling the shit out of like like I'm really like me personally. I'm actually really looking forward to Last of Us 2, but it's just funny, saying Death Stranding over The Last of Us just to see you guys like get under your skin, because it really gets under the skin so easy. Like me, I'm actually unbothered, and I plan on picking them up.
Welcome to my world and realize how amazing it is.
But you know what's crazy? I'm just trying to understand like the rules to excitement, because it seems like there's some rules, because if you're excited for some, there's always like people that like jump in your mentions and talk all sorts of shit, like whether you should be excited or not, and I mean, don't get it.
The reason for that is pretty simple. It's because they're not involved in that excitement. Simple.
And let's not and let's not forget your problem. Let's not forget The Witcher 3. After The Witcher 3 dropped, do you guys remember like we got a whole bunch of people saying the next game that they drop is blah blah blah, I'm buying it. All this Witcher 3 CD Projekt Red hype. I remember we got that clip from Cyberpunk, bro. It was just a chick, some blades in her arms, some shots, and people were already calling it like, yo, this is gonna be the game of the generation. They were hyping it. They were excited. We didn't know too much about that shit. What did I get out of that trailer besides it was gonna be some fucking futuristic thing? I didn't understand it until I seen it. But there were so much people that were excited for it. Like me personally on the time, if you check, I never once slandered or got anybody for getting excited for Cyberpunk when we seen that little 5-second clip of it and we didn't even know what the fuck really it was.
Well, you know what I mean? The thing is, like, that's not a good example though, because Cyberpunk is actually a board game. It's a
come on.
It's a book too.
This is what we doing now, yo.
It's book too, ain't it, Alex?
Fuck out. This is what we doing now. It's a board game. Alex, come on, really? This is what we doing.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm gonna turn the trolling off in just like half a second.
So you're trolling then?
Literally, yes. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, because I was gonna say you give us a hard time for Last of Us.
Can you guys like not realize when I'm trolling and when I'm not? Am I that good at it? Because that's scary.
You got a decent poker face.
I do. So in reality though, like not trolling, like trolling aside, like Cyberpunk is like an established board game and it's an established book series. So people getting excited about like a real RPG company doing justice to this series is a big deal. And that's why people got excited about it, even if it was just like a snippet. But then at the same token, people got excited because it's a Kojima game that he has free reign on. He's not restricted at all. So when you think about like what he does and how he's going to do things, and it's a complete blank check for Kojima to do what he wants to do, that's exciting.
Oh,
just like it's exciting for Last of Us 2, right? Because people enjoyed the first Last of Us, so they're excited for the sequel. That's fine. You get excited about what you want to get excited about. That's totally okay.
I agree with you. And I got another example for it, brother, because you guys are looking for examples, right? Where, you know, where like it's not getting the fair treatment. Look at Rocksteady. How many people are hyping up Rocksteady's next game without knowing a lick about it, though? You guys don't see that all over the timeline, yo. They can't wait to see what Rocksteady drop. But I thought we're not, you know, we don't do this type of shit. Jack, what's up?
Hey man,
nah, you right about that.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I feel like you should be. I feel like we should be able to get excited behind a trusted developer. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Some people's names hold weight. You know what I mean? Whether it's Naughty Dog.
Absolutely.
You know. But you can have like a Metroid situation where they show a JPEG and it's a trusted developer, but then you find out they had to scrap everything they was fucking working on. So
yeah, but you got to be honest with that shit. That's all.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose that shit. It's a slippery slope, man.
What Alex said applies to everybody on the podcast about how, like, at least us. I can't speak for them randoms out there. I don't know none of them people. I don't give a fuck what them people be talking about. But at least the people on this podcast right now, what Alex said applies to all of us. So that's just
Alex. I got a question for you, buddy.
What up?
Are you getting Death Stranding on PS4 or are you waiting for the eventual PC port?
Good question.
I gotta know, is Kojima that much of a god that you need to play?
We have to pull up on Alex, yo. We have to pull up on Alex.
Great
job,
question.
Good job.
That's a
Alex.
great fucking question.
I do pre-order games. I do play day one. So Alex. With all this hype you're doing for Death Stranding, I'm pulling up on you now.
I have not pre-ordered Death Stranding.
But
are you buying it day one? Nah, you don't have to.
I will not pre-order Death Stranding. Will I buy day one determines on whether or not I can do the stream that I want to do.
Oh, don't put it on the viewers.
Lying.
You want that shit day one?
Lying.
More than likely, I'll buy it the week after. Depending on like,
nah, that's still week one, nigga. That's the same shit, bro.
Alex, you can't stop this.
Still day one.
Alex, you can't.
That's still day one, bro.
That's still day one.
It's not about to be a days gone situation.
That's still day one.
Like 10 patches after week one.
Day one. That's stupid. But like on a reality check, what I really wanted to do was do a stream where I had my son asleep, strapped into me with like the dad vest while I played. I thought that'd be kind of funny.
Nah.
Are you gonna paint the dad vest
collector's
orange?
edition, fam?
But that don't matter, bro.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
Day one.
Are you gonna paint the dad vest orange?
Am I getting it on PS4? Yes, I'll get it on PS4.
For sure.
I'll double dip on that game. That's fine. That's not a problem with me.
No. You pay your entry fee on
J-Man,
PS4. And then you see your thieves the rest of the way.
But hey, man.
But then here's the kicker. Right? If Death Stranding gets announced for PC, I will videotape myself, and I will videotape myself throwing my PS4 Pro into a lake.
Before Last of Us 2 come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wild.
Oh, man.
But J-Man,
Okay.
isn't it crazy? Hold up. Let me pull up. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how these, PC elitists, these PC guys cherry pick, bro? You know what I mean? Your day one games, bro. Jack, how do you feel about this cherry picking, man, with the PC guys, man?
Hey, man, you already know, man. People pick and choose when they want to,
So all of a sudden, they righteous, they just don't pre-order, don't buy day one.
I didn't
but
pre-order
when
it.
but don't buy day one. But when it comes to some that you like, Zelda Breath of the Wild, now Death Stranding.
Oh, here we go with Zelda.
I got different.
Mans are pulling up day one. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Resident Evil 2 was gifted to me by a viewer.
Oh man!
So I got another question.
You can suck my nuts on that one.
What if Death Stranding get announced for PC, but it's got an Epic Game Store exclusivity? What we doing? What we doing with that? What we doing?
That was what I was gonna.
What we're doing is we're keeping that on PS4.
Wow.
Okay, I can respect that.
Wait, but Alex, if it gets announced for PC on the Epic Game Store before it comes out on PlayStation, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna buy a new PlayStation, Alex?
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you supposed to be throwing it in the river or something like that, right?
If it gets announced for PC before it releases on PlayStation,
it's gonna be a year before that happens, dude.
All right. So let's take it back. Because I was having like a little bit of a discussion with certain people.
So let's be honest. Let's talk about this whole like don't buy day one thing, because everybody seems to like misconstrue it, and the trolling is fun, it's fine, but let's talk about what that really actually is.
So you're serious?
So not buying day one,
Right.
not pre-order, no trolling, is actually just a consumer protective thing. That's really it. It's not about microtransactions. It's not about DLC. It's not about a lot of stuff. What happens is a lot of AAA games nowadays, when they're launched day one, they're broken, they're buggy, they're a mess, and they get patched throughout that entire week or 2 weeks where you're having a ton of issues happen and you're not having a good experience. It's better for you as a consumer to just wait those first 2 weeks and then buy the game later than to fall for the hype and buy a game then when the game is either broken, buggy, or glitchy, or not working properly at all. That's the whole point of not buying day one.
You already fell for the
Kojima hype. Huh?
You already fell for the hype. It's too late.
Oh, dude, it's Kojima. I mean, it's the guy just goes yes, and I'm like fucking excited.
You going full Jeff Keighley? What you saying?
Let's be honest about what this actually is, right? If you have a game that is, if you have a company that is consistent in the quality of the product that they put out, the product is physically worth the $60, and it isn't broken upon release, then yeah, go for it. That's totally cool.
You know what?
But the thing is, there's only one company that does that consistently. And Kofi, who's that company? It's Nintendo.
Huh?
Wait, does what consistently?
Puts out if they're gonna put out a game, the game will work, the game will function properly, and the game will be good the majority of the time when they release that game. I mean,
did we not just get the article like released about Mario Maker 2 not having friend?
You mean he means as far as polished? I guess it works.
Nintendo.
As far as polishing the game works, totally.
But they're missing features constantly.
You know Blade Chronicles 2?
Oh, of course.
Bug City.
Wait,
what?
You said that
Frame rate drops?
The console itself doesn't even have basic features.
Yeah.
He's not talking about topic. Let's see our topic.
He's not talking about that.
I know that it's difficult for you to comprehend the English language.
The online servers run like shit day one too.
Yeah,
let's be on top. It's hard for you to like listen and to create a thought and understand because
I walked away and came in at the ass end of that.
Alex.
Hold on a second, okay. Because Hard is the kind of person that will wash his rice after he cooks it, so he's not the brightest bulb in the box.
Oh, I just gotta
right. I get it.
Y'all really trying to still use that, but I agree.
You gotta address the chat though, Alex. They're saying Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was broken at launch.
Booty cheeks.
It is. It was.
Did you buy that day one, Alex?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you lucky. I was about to cook you, bro. You lucky. All right, so, but let's circle back to the topic.
But that's the point. Like, right? If you have a game like that, just wait a couple of days, figure out what's going on with it, and then figure out if you're gonna buy it or not. That's all that needs.
Wasn't Smashes online fucked up day one?
Who knows? All right, but back to Death Stranding. I want to wrap up on this topic because we have other things to talk about. Back on Death Stranding real quick, and let's just quickly go over this PC release. I got some questions on this. But first, do you guys think this game will hit PC eventually? I just want to if you guys want to make a prediction.
Yes.
Chat, I want the chat to participate. Yes or no, please. Do you think Death Stranding will hit PC eventually?
Yes
or
I'd
no?
Say
yes.
Of course.
Jack saying yes. All right, so Jack, some people will argue that Kojima is using the Decima engine, which was originally the Horizon engine, which they collaborated on and named it the Decima engine. So, what would you say to those people who say that's not a possibility because of that?
I mean, it's a fucking engine. I'm pretty sure they can port that to PC and have it running. I mean, it was developed on a PC, so I'm pretty sure.
And the thing is, like, the PS4 isn't like the cell processor was with the PS3, where it's like this huge difference of thing. It's an x86 architecture-based console. Like, it's not magic.
Yeah.
So
it would definitely
people are just scared that their precious plastic box is going to lose an exclusive.
All right, so I got another question. You see, all right, because I'm just trying to get some understanding. We all learning here. I'm learning. All right, so with this whole trademark business, because you get that screenshot a lot too. When people put you in this trademark shit, they be like, "Oh, trademarked by this." So currently, Death Stranding is trademarked, or it has that Sony Interactive LLC shit on it. So Jack, does this confirm that it's gonna stay on PlayStation forever because it has that trademark?
No, I mean, there's been games trademarked by PlayStation that have been on PC, so like this is nothing new. Like, just because I made a video about this like 4 or 5 years ago. Just because you publish a game, just because you fund a game, it does not mean that you fully own the goddamn game or it cannot go other places, right? If you do not own the IP and all that, the game is free reign. It could
Didn't that
end
happen
up
with
anywhere.
Nioh too? Wasn't Nioh like?
It was published.
Nioh was.
It was published.
Know what I'm saying? Just because it put fucking Microsoft paid for Rise of the Tomb Raider, the game is on everything. You know what I mean? PlayStation the game is on everything.
Because I'm confused too. Because people are always tagging me in that trademark thing. And when you go on the Epic Store and you look at Detroit and Heavy Rain, you see that Sony Interactive trademark and trademarked by Sony as well, and it's still on PC. So I'm
exactly.
I'm so confused with what's going on there. Then can you explain that to me? Because people are always posting that.
I mean, it's still trademark by them, but that don't mean they can't, license it out to other, services to be played on. Fucking Cuphead is probably licensed by trademark by Microsoft, but it's on fucking the Nintendo Switch right now. So that don't mean shit.
Honestly, if I had to make a bet, there's a hard echo.
Somebody got an echo, yeah.
Well, the hard.
It's hard. Mute your shit, bro. All right, yo. If I were to make a bet, I think it's actually a strong possibility that it does come to PC later down the line, maybe a year. I think it's because if you look at all the ingredients, you would think that Kojima, after all, he went through Konami, he would want to and going independent. He wouldn't go the route of being exclusive. But people are making that argument with the Decima engine or whatever. That's what's gonna keep him on PlayStation only. So I guess we gotta see. And I'm actually really curious on future games as well that he develops, because obviously he's using this engine, right, for his future projects as well, right? He's not jumping to another engine. He's using this
that's
engine.
not a PlayStation studio either, though. I don't think Kojima Productions is owned by PlayStation.
It's
they just happen to fund some projects. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
it's independent. So we don't know what deal they have going on, but there's a strong, I'm gonna start archiving, thing. I'm actually, shout out to Blackbot. I think I'm gonna have an irrelevant.
Not an irrelevant. Oh no!
I'm just gonna archive things because sometimes you have to pull up receipts because when you say things and it actually comes to pass and niggas don't want to give you your credit or I want to archive things, man. Or I might hire somebody. Maybe there's a Patreon user. I'll pay you $15 a month. You just archive whatever I just tell you to archive.
Shit?
Oh man!
I'll give you $15, $20 a month. You just archive the shit that I tell you to archive, bro.
Archive that.
All right, so let's move on because we have other big news. Let's talk Xbox. Let's talk Xbox.
Xbox, hold on. I already got a pillow behind
What's
me.
that, Kofi?
Shout out to Big Phil Spencer, man.
Uncle Phil.
Making moves out here.
All right, yo. So we got crazy news today. Absolutely crazy news that all PC gamers around the world are rejoicing. The God himself, Phil Spencer, did it again. So if you guys don't know, today Xbox Game Pass got officially announced for PC. If you guys thought Xbox Game Pass was on PC, it wasn't really on PC. What we were experiencing was Play Anywhere. You could buy Game Pass, but you only could access the Play Anywhere titles. But now PC's actually getting a Xbox Game Pass service. So that's pretty big. I'm definitely going to be really interested in that. Hopefully they have a dope library. I think they said they're going to launch with like over 100 games. So I'm definitely interested.
Yep.
As well as Microsoft's new PC initiative is they're planning on bringing future Xbox Game Studios games to Steam day one. Hold up.
Oh fuck! Who they shooting? Oh, no, shit. Woke me
So
up
that-
my nap, man.
Yo, that is huge and that's dope. So Rand, man, I'm hearing the Xbox community is in shambles. Yo, give us your thoughts, bro.
I mean, you said it's big news, but it's not really if you've been paying attention to what they've been talking about, right? I mean, I think I DM'd you when Master Chief Collection.
But I
got
remember
to Steam, and I'm
talking
like,
to
"Dude,
you.
Here it comes.
Yo, but I remember talking to you and I told you that, yo, now that Master Chief Collection is out, like, yo, now I can't nothing's off the table because Microsoft literally just put their best games on Steam. Like, this is like the pinnacle of shit, The fact that Halo's on Steam, the mainline games, like, why leave out Forza at this point? Why leave out Gears? Why leave anything out? You put fucking Halo on Steam already. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's crazy to see happen. And I know a lot of Xbox gamers, the fanboys, are not feeling it. And like you said, Rand, I don't know why they're still feeling this way because this change has been coming for a long time.
This change
you know
has
what I mean?
basically been 3 years in the making. You've
But we
been
still have-
following exactly
yeah.
what everyone's saying,
Yeah.
Like the whole, we want you to play the games you want to play on the device you want to play it on with the people you want to play it. I mean, they couldn't be
Right.
any more transparent.
Yeah.
So that's their strategy, man. It's Xbox as a platform,
Yeah.
not
You
just
see-
the console. Console's just one way to get into it. The PC, Steam, because that's the thing. When you play Gears 5 on Steam, you're gonna need to have an
Sign in for
Xbox Live account.
Yeah. Which I'm okay with.
It
yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it's gonna bump up Microsoft's like monthly active user stuff. Gears is gonna sell more copies.
Which is good.
Halo
Definitely.
is on the verge of becoming like when Halo Infinite launches next year, it's gonna be the biggest like launch for an Xbox game probably ever. Think about it.
I think so.
It's gonna be on next gen console. It's gonna be on current gen console. It's gonna be accessible through Game Pass. It's gonna be on mobile through xCloud. And it's going to be on Steam day one with crossplay.
2 billion
Like that,
gamers.
if you want to build and make your franchises huge again, that is the way to do it.
Yeah, what they're doing,
That
like
they
a lot of
chose
people are making
Steam.
fun of it. I know that, like, because it goes against the console war rules and stuff. Like, it really does. Like the people like Jack, out here clowning. Xbox got no games, this, that, third party, and roasting. But at the end of the day, what they're doing is actually like, I actually think this is good stuff, yo. This is actually really good stuff for gamers too. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, and my W's waiting for me, but we got to wait a couple of years. I think this is actually going to be a trend. We're going to see this more and more. I feel like these consoles.
You think PlayStation now next?
Yeah, I feel like, yo, these consoles are gonna be less and less different. They get less and less different every single year.
Confirmed.
And the move to go to services is gonna happen eventually. Whether you guys fight to change or not, some people are gonna be slow with it or not. But the move to actually put services at the forefront is gonna be the wave at one point. And it's gonna happen.
I mean,
it's gonna happen.
That's already the wave, though. Services is the wave, but I don't think we're ever going to see. Well, I'm not going to say ever, but it's going to be
don't say ever.
a very long time before PlayStation or Nintendo put their games date and date on their streaming service. I don't see that happening.
I agree with
They
that.
still have selling potential.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
would you do it? You pretty much cutting off your fucking nose to spite your face at that point. They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, because you got to think these companies, you guys are looking at in the here and now, but these companies think in the next decade, the 20 years from now. That's how these companies operate. You know what I mean? They think in the future term. It's not coincidence that Sony's in talks with Amazon. Sony is in talks with Microsoft about all this cloud type shit. They're not doing it like by coincidence. You know what I mean? They planning ahead for this shit. So, hey guys, make your jokes now. PlayStation fans, make your jokes now. But don't be too shocked if, you see the trend change. Because we already see this. At first, Sony wouldn't even allow EA access on their platform. All of a sudden, they're open to EA access. You know what I mean? And now with this whole crossplay thing, which I have to pull up on Jack. I have to pull up on Jack about this whole cross because Jack, you took an L, bro.
Damn.
Jack, you took an L. You took an L.
No.
Yeah, you did. Dog. You took an L, Jack. All right, let's talk about it.
Okay.
You've been an advocate of dismissing crossplay and like the whole initiative. Let me finish. Let me just finish. I'm gonna bring on my point. You've been dismissive of this shit. Every time you're like, why are people focusing on Sony's crossplay with shit with the Fortnite and the Rocket League? Why are people focusing on this? But Xbox, they're still charging you for free to play games. Like you're always derailing. You're always derailing the conversation and the discussion from this crossplay because look, and every time when a door did open for crossplay, it's like, oh, is anyone playing this now? Is anybody playing Fortnite? How many people are you taking advantage of this? Are you guys taking advantage? Are we all playing together now? But it's not. That's not the point, Jack. That's not the point. It was just opening the door. Now that the door is open, and after this whole Fortnite shit happened, and Sony changed their policies. Look what's happening. One of the biggest franchises in the world.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the biggest.
Yeah. The biggest franchises in the world is crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation. And I know, Jack, what you're gonna say already. What? Did you know that PlayStation had the most crossplay games?
I'm not gonna say that.
They had the most crossplay games. But the problem is they wouldn't crossplay with Xbox. They wouldn't allow the shit on Switch. But now, since people complain and they open the door, and look what's happening now, bro. And this is a W. Big W.
I got a question.
What about and Call of Duty is also now confirmed as crossplay too?
Yeah, that's what
I got a question, about. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Firstly, I would like to say my thing was I always said two things. I don't give a fuck. Secondly, it's their choice, whether it be Xbox, whoever. It's their choice. They can say I don't want to crossplay. I can't get mad at that. That's they shit they pay for. But crossplay is a good thing if you want it. However, this crossplay on this game, the bigger the game is, the more crossplay does not matter. When has a Call of Duty game ever died online? People always say, Jack move with crossplay, community will last longer, and you can always find you can find full life. It's probably 1 million people still playing the PS3 Call of Duty. When the fuck has a Call of Duty
game? You know what else crossplay does, Jack? It saves you from buying the other platform.
Who the fuck on the Xbox?
Nigga.
What are you saying?
But think about it. If you have friends that play on Xbox, you don't have to buy an Xbox to play with them anymore.
Who gives a bro? If
this is something you shouldn't care about because
I don't care. I don't
benefits
care.
the gamer.
I don't care.
It's no negative to the gamer.
Even if you don't care,
it's no positive to me. It's no positive to me.
And that's okay. How? But my problem lies.
That's why I don't care.
I understand, Jack. But my problem lies when you're always when you go straight into defense mode, though. That's where my problem lies. Jack, we've heard plenty of comments of you about crossplay shit, not crossplay, laughing about this and all this crossplay shit. But
my point is, I do not care, right? If I really had a homie that was really on Xbox and I love that motherfucker to death, I guess I got to get an Xbox to play with him. If you own Nintendo. Well, we ain't gonna even talk about it.
But why would you do that? Why would you do that if you had crossplay though?
If you had crossplay, you wouldn't have to
do that though.
I do not, but this is the thing though. Y'all saying I criticize it. I said I don't care. There's a difference between not caring and criticizing it, right? I'm not in a fucking laboratory keyboard warring. I don't give a fuck.
But y'all can act like Jack, Erica. We see the comments Jack makes about crossplay before.
What the comments? Erica.
What the comments? Show me the comments of me caring. I don't give a fuck.
So you never discuss
every time a game is to have crossplay, Jack,
go ahead.
You be the first one commenting and be like, "Oh, do we care about this? Do we?"
What do I say? I always say this game got crossplay. Go play it. Go play it. Leave me the fuck alone, because I'm not here to.
No, but you had an issue. No, this is facts though. You had an issue of people complaining about Sony not doing crossplay. True or false?
I did.
You had an issue.
Hey, why did I have an issue
with that?
You know I had that. Because they've been doing crossplay for the longest.
But they wouldn't crossplay with Xbox, and for the games that people wanted, they were complaining. I was damage controlling that though. Jack,
They've been doing crossplay. They've been doing crossplay since the PS2. Why are you complaining about the company that's been doing it for 3 fucking generations?
You're not understanding the point once again.
Complain about the other motherfuckers.
You're not understanding.
But the other motherfuckers want to crossplay now, Jack.
Now they do because they desperate.
Oh, but it's this.
That's why they give you all. That's why they give you all their first party games for $3 for fucking 3 months. They doing that because they nice. They doing that because they kind.
See, I have to stop this. See, PlayStation fans always be contradicting themselves with that shit.
Are they doing it because they?
No, but listen to this.
Wait, is that a gift?
Yo, who's Echo? Fix that.
Is that some kind? They doing it because they just want everybody to play all their games. No, they're doing it because they're fucking desperate.
Take this in.
That's what that's called.
Take this in. Take this
What's
in.
up?
You know what's funny, yo? When Nintendo keeps their prices high and don't drop the price, we got niggas like Jack Move roasting the shit out of Nintendo for keeping the price high. PlayStation's always giving discounts, but you're turning around and flipping and dissing Xbox for giving gamers the choice of getting games for $3 and $1 and making fun of them and calling them desperate.
We can do this two ways. PlayStation about to do the Days of Play right now, right? They have a promotion where they doing various items on sale, and a picture came out and it said starting at $19.99, God of War, Spider-Man, and Days Gone. And what the fuck did 98% of the community do? Days Gone already at $19? Why the fuck did I buy? First of all, Days Gone is not $19, it's $40 on sale, promotion, but y'all made fun of. Y'all still making fun of.
You talk about it dumb.
It's on sale already. What the fuck going? PlayStation games don't hold their value. Come on,
you
man.
You talk about a dumb motherfucker that don't know how to read. That's what you're talking about, Jack.
No, but I'm just saying, in one instance, it seems like, oh, you're okay with discounts and sales. Then all of a sudden, you're dissing Xbox for providing discounts and sales.
I'm not dissing.
Like, what are you doing? But you're just calling them desperate.
They are. Listen, Eric, I'm gonna show you, right? There is a reason Nintendo never puts their games on sale, and it's a reason Microsoft games are always on sale, right? It's called supply and demand, right? Nintendo games have a high demand, right? Meaning they can charge whatever the fuck they want for them. You're gonna buy them. Microsoft games has a low demand, meaning they got to give you the fucking game for you to try it. You see the difference? There's a difference. And Sony games have a high demand, and they also sell in a high quantity, meaning eventually they can lower the price. You see how that works? But there ain't none of these companies doing this shit to be friends with you. Microsoft is desperate. Every move they've ever made since 2013 is of sheer desperation. And I got to bring up a point, right?
What's up? You said Nintendo games high. So you tell me Wolfenstein 2 on the Switch is high demand?
I don't know. That's a third-party game. Listen, though, right?
But is it full price?
Wait a minute. I like how people always say this. This is a common old argument that really irritates me, right? When the PlayStation
we're off on the tangent by that. Right now, we're off on the tangent, by the way. I'm just like,
I gotta go on the tangent real quick.
Yeah, we're off on the tangent.
Okay, right. When I say everything Microsoft has done since 2013 is out of desperation, people are like, Jack Move, you can't make up backwards compatibility and adaptive controllers and all this on the blink of a hat. You can't do that, right? But these the same motherfuckers that said when the PlayStation 4 was announced at a $400 price tag, that Sony changed the price that afternoon. You know, a company that's publicly traded, that's had shareholders, some shit you cannot do on the drop of a hat. They changed the price soon as they heard Microsoft was at $500. Like, so they can do that at the drop of a hat, but you can't make up all this other shit on the drop of a hat, bro. Like, stop this, bro. Stop this. It's ridiculous. You think they wanted to acquire these studios and release first-party games day one for a fucking $1 a month? Do you really think? So if somebody told him, hey, if you release this game retail, and we projected to sell 3 million copies at $60 price tag, you think they ain't doing that? Come on, bro. It's desperation. It is what it is. Do you think Netflix know they can get away with charging $18 a month for 4K Netflix? That's why they keep raising the prices. They know y'all motherfuckers gonna buy it. But guess what? If they had demand like Xbox games, they would have to give you 4K Netflix for fucking $8. Because guess what? People are not gonna buy in at a higher price. It's all about supply and demand. There is a low demand for Xbox items. That's why Microsoft is promoting you playing their games elsewhere because they know nobody wants to buy their fucking system. Okay? Have a blessed day.
That was a pretty good rant, but
that was a good rant.
Okay,
that was a good rant.
That was a good rant, bro.
Xbox is becoming exactly what Microsoft is, right?
Yeah.
Microsoft is a company that puts all their software everywhere. That's the whole point of Microsoft. That's what Nadella has done differently from Ballmer. Office 365 is literally everywhere, and it's one of the biggest money makers for the company.
Mm-hmm.
Finally following along in the footsteps of the Microsoft, which means, what do they sell? They sell services, Jack. They sell all that stuff.
I understand
Xbox is a service. So it's not so much desperation. It's just that's the business model for Microsoft. Therefore, it's the business model for Xbox. And they're gonna follow that through.
Because Jack is in the console war mentality. Facts. You just in that console war mentality.
I feel what you're saying, but that Game Pass shit, it's come on, bro. Come on, Chief.
What Microsoft is doing right now is gonna make them very profitable, bro.
Oh, I'm not arguing, but
they're probably already super profitable.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Extremely profitable, bro.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody in their financial department said, "Hey, we did the number crunching. We believe if you raise the price of Game Pass to $19.99 a month, we can still, sustain what we're doing." You think they not doing that, bro? Come on, Chief. Or did somebody come to them and say, "Hey, our numbers are looking spooky. We need higher engagement. We got to start putting out some press releases. Make this shit $3 for 3 months, man. Let's get people on this service. Maybe they'll fuck with it. Then maybe they'll resubscribe for $10. You don't never know." So we see what they doing. I'm not mad at it. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying we're not gonna act like Microsoft is dictate. That's what I just don't get, bro. People act like Microsoft dictate what everybody else doing. Microsoft will never dictate something Nintendo do, and they'll never dictate something PlayStation do. They can't. They don't got the clout. We was talking about earlier. They do not have the clout. They just don't. They got the money.
Your Precious Trophies, where it was influenced by Microsoft. Your Precious Trophies that you love it.
No, but this thing that was a good thing. I'm saying the clown shit they be doing, they never gonna be able to dictate what somebody else do. They was trendsetters in a lot of shit like online gaming and all that. I get them credit for that trophy system, all that. I get them credit for that. I do, but we not finna act like they just whatever they say y'all gotta do type shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody worried about them, man.
It definitely seems like PlayStation is interested in what they doing though, because they wouldn't be looking around at Microsoft for that partnership.
I mean, they probably need better cloud service, but they bought that cloud gaming shit before Microsoft was even talking about cloud.
But why do they want to make it better, Jack? If it wasn't the future, why would they want to make it better?
Or why they looking into it?
If Jordan was manufacturing their shoes in fucking Hungary somewhere, and they found out it was a better factory in China where they can get better quality shoes, wouldn't they go to China and start making their shoes?
If those Jordan shoes weren't the future, why would they look elsewhere to manufacture them? If it wasn't,
if you realize somebody got some good cloud technology, some good service, why wouldn't you invest in that?
Because it's the future, right?
So why they checking for
it? Because they see what Microsoft is doing, and they see that they're doing it better, and they realize that. Oh, it's money in that. Let's go over there. Let's work with them.
So they saw they were doing cloud gaming better, even though xCloud is not out yet.
Yes, they obviously understand the tech better than we do.
They might have said they got a large amount of shit they can offer us for a good buy-in. Why not? Fuck.
Yes, they would. But my point is they wouldn't invest in it if they wouldn't make them money at the long run.
No,
right?
But Jack, you crazy if you think. If you're honestly sitting on this high horse or Sony sitting on this high horse that they're not paying attention to any of Microsoft's moves. You crazy if you thinking that.
Bro, listen. We can go back to HD-DVD and Blu-ray. Microsoft was rocking with HD DVD and Blu-ray, which is it's a panel of people that own it. One of them being Sony, but it's a panel. HD DVD fucking flop. What did Microsoft do? Oh, they got a similar technology that's actually profitable. We finna rock with that. Why wouldn't you do that? It's called business. Like, come on, man.
Because Blu-ray was the future, was it not?
And they thought HD DVD was the future too. Remember, they sold it fucking separate.
They tried it.
And it
didn't work well for them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's my point. My point.
Okay, exactly. So if PlayStation got servers, they said we can get better servers. Why not do that? I'm answering your question with the same question.
Why would they need to get better service if it wasn't the future? If you're looking at what Microsoft is doing,
I didn't never say it wasn't the future. I never said that. But
you're saying they're not following what Microsoft is doing. You're saying Microsoft is dictating the. Why are you partnering with somebody that's doing the same shit that you're doing if they don't have what's better?
PlayStation was doing cloud gaming first. What are you talking about?
I understand that, but they're doing it better, obviously, or they wouldn't be partnering with.
Bro, they did it first. Why are we asking?
It's not about who does it first, Jack. It's about who does it better.
What?
Who's doing it better?
Why are you asking me why is PlayStation following cloud gaming when they the ones that started doing it before them? How you follow what?
Oh God. I'm talking about continuing it.
They spent 350 million on it. They did it first.
Wait. J-Man, look, real quick.
What the fuck is going on?
Real quick.
What is going on?
Am I in the Twilight Zone?
What is going on?
First, we got the cloud gaming.
I'm back.
This is crazy.
First, so I mean, we can't really give them credit for that. Plus, we don't know for sure they did it better. Only people we know for sure did it better right now are Amazon.
So why would PlayStation partner with somebody they don't feel is doing it better than them?
We don't know that partnership has actually gone.
That ain't got nothing to do with all.
It's not even a
there's
partnership,
definitely
though.
talks.
It's just like some agreement, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
And that hasn't even gone through yet.
It's not.
But okay, but listen. If you find out you can get some shit better or cheaper from another area, you gonna do that. What's the issue?
You saying that Microsoft is not dictating the future when they clearly
they aren't.
They are.
They're like somebody said on Twitter.
PlayStation now allows you to download games. They weren't doing that before Xbox Game Pass came around. PlayStation now is continuing with the improvement of cloud services. They weren't doing that before Game Pass and the cloud service came around.
So wait a minute.
Was talked about and Google Stadia. It's clear to me that they're following what they feel is the future and they're partnering with the people they feel is doing it better.
Wait a minute. So if these are things that people have been complaining about for years. So if you improve a service to the way people, that's why I don't get.
But they didn't intend to improve it until Microsoft showed something better.
Every time PlayStation improves or allows something, people make fun of it instead of just accept like crossplay shit. Instead of people saying, "Wow, COD got crossplay," what did everybody say? Y'all remember when PlayStation said crossplay wasn't important and backwards compatibility in room by PlayStation backwards? Y'all remember when Jim Ryan said he didn't play old games? Y'all remember? Can you just? Y'all don't accept nothing, man. Take what it is for what it is, bro. Either it's there or it's not, right? Y'all don't complain about shit.
Hardhead, what you drinking? Dimetap?
Like it's crazy.
It's Jello shot.
This shit is crazy, bro.
That ain't no Jello.
Ain't nobody making fun of PlayStation. We just call them out on their bullshit, Jack.
No, people,
they bullshit, dog. Yeah. They do.
Well, to circle back, man.
Can we back up?
To circle back, yo.
This is crazy.
I'm so fucking lost right now.
No. We were talking about Xbox. Then I had to call out Jack on the crossplay. Then it turned into some next shit. Yo.
Apparently, Microsoft is so their outlook is so futuristic that not only did they do shit after PlayStation, they were so further seeing that people thought they did it before them. It's crazy.
Not before, but better. Really not before, Jack. Better. Not before, better.
Like go back to 5 minutes of this rant and just watch Hardhead's monitor. He was like this.
Is he good?
You gonna ask somebody how somebody follows somebody
just like this, just fucking like this, just high as fuck, trying to figure
somebody
out.
Said Hardhead was
I got Jello shots.
Hardhead.
That's like if you say boat lap somebody in a race, you ask why he following the dude that's in last. Motherfucker, he passed him already. He coming back. That's his sector rail, man. Come on,
anytime
Slow-Mo made a good point in the chat too. PlayStation now there's 700,000 subs and they sold 95 million consoles. So like. I don't think they really have a reason.
And speaking of PlayStation, I saw something weird on Twitter. Yakuza 0 has an only on PlayStation tag, doesn't it? On the box?
Oh my god.
No, but PlayStation is known for that shit, yo. They know.
But now Yakuza is also on PC.
I mean, Yakuza was one of those games we always knew wasn't a first party.
But
title,
even Persona 5 doesn't even have the only on PlayStation tag, and you only can find it on PlayStation.
Hold on, what?
So PlayStation is weird with that. I'm saying PlayStation is weird with that only on PlayStation. Like you shouldn't really. Okay, besides the obvious studios, you can't really use it as concrete because even like I said, Persona 5 doesn't even have the only on PlayStation game, but it's
even then. I think here's what I think.
You know what I mean?
With the whole Persona thing. If you're gonna bring that up,
console
I think Atlas
exclusive.
is doing it on purpose. I think they're purposely fucking with the people who want to get it on the Switch. Like
it's been like that for a minute, right? So I don't know, man.
I mean, there's certain games that exist that we know that they're not like first party games. That there's always a chance that game could end up somewhere else. Persona and what you just name it?
Yakuza.
Yeah, those games we always kind of knew that.
Can we back up though to the game of the year being on Steam now? Did we talk about that?
Game of the year. Oh, God.
All right, so going back.
Which game?
The Xbox conversation.
You talking about Gears 5?
What
Yes.
game?
It ain't showing the camera.
I'm looking forward to Gears 5. Don't, yeah.
Listen,
I heard them. Yo, hold up.
That was really good.
Hold up. I heard them bum niggas over there at Planet Xbox want smoke. What's good, bro? What's good, dog? Kid Smooth, I seen you in the chat. What's good, yo? Merc, I seen you in the chat. What's good, dog?
Merc's in there.
They don't want it, though.
I heard y'all were talking some hot shit on Twitter. You know, I didn't mind my business because I'm like, yo, these guys are not gonna really make me install 100 gigs, yo. So, yeah,
Erica.
y'all want to get this? Y'all want to get this challenge popping or what? What's good?
Do I need to call y'all
Xbox on what
PressStart Duckcast? Because I didn't challenge y'all weeks ago with my podcast. Y'all really scared of us, dog.
Let's shut up,
When did
bro.
you call us out?
You got a podcast? What's that?
Yo, the only challenge.
Don't do that one hard here. Hold on, chill. Don't do
When
that.
did you call us out? I hope it wasn't on the
Did y'all see
podcast.
J-Man shorts just now?
Whoa, what?
No.
Excuse me?
I'm not looking for his
I'm on
shorts.
Twitter. What happened?
Well, the thing
what
is, on
Kiss
my
Smooth
screen,
say?
he's like the biggest square, but y'all got to see his
He
shorts
got
when he
hearts
comes
on
back.
them bitches.
What, they got a dick hole
Alright,
in them or
I'm-
something? What's going on with them?
I'm watching.
That man ain't got no pants on right now.
Yo, Kid Smooth said you
I
gotta
don't-
play,
listen,
Jack.
I
Yo,
don't
Kid
have
Smooth said
any-
you
I
gotta
gotta
play,
play.
Jack.
Oh, no.
Let me zoom out. Let me zoom it out.
You don't have to zoom out much, Erica.
Oh, man.
Can my computer run Gears? I don't even think it can. I don't know, man.
What is that?
I think I can whoop
supposed to
Smooth ass in
mean?
that game, though.
They said J-Man had Diddy
Yo,
shorts
you know
on.
what? After Smooth lost to Black Bot, I was so heartbroken from that. I still can't believe he lost to Black Bot like that,
Yeah.
bro. That actually hurt my heart, Smooth. You actually hurt my heart there, bro.
Smooth cannot
really
beat
did.
me in any shooting game.
Bro,
I guarantee you that.
Kid, how did you lose to Bond? He was like you've been playing this franchise, like that actually blew me away. That blew me. I would
Bond
actually
had no business winning.
Bro, I actually would have bet money on Smooth on that one, and he lost the bomb, bro, in Gears, bro. I was taken back, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Craziness.
Smooth wilding right now.
He said he let him win. He said he let him win.
Everybody knows Smooth trash, though.
Listen, Merc, your podcast does not want to get swept in a video game live on Twitch.
That's
You just
crazy,
don't-
huh?
Go on,
You
put
don't
shotgun
want
in the ass, Alex.
A Planet
don't want
Xbox to get waxed in an Xbox game? Like
They
it's
already know what
literally
we
in your
do.
Name.
You know what I mean?
We
already
did
know
that
what
to
do.
another podcast that is now irrelevant. So,
So what y'all
Hey,
saying?
Jamie.
Y'all podcast killers, Alex?
Jamie, let me see your shorts.
Kofi,
Whoa.
I gotta
I'm
ask
not
you a
wearing
question.
shorts. What?
What up, Ram?
Show
with
the podcast your
Gears
shorts,
on
Jamie.
Steam,
what? What is going on?
where you guys
Seriously?
getting?
Wait, go ahead. Let Ryan get the shit off.
My bad.
Where you guys getting Gears 5 at? In Game Pass on Windows 10 for
I'll
$10
buy it.
bucks or
Steam.
$60 on Steam?
60
Is
bucks.
Windows
60
is Game
bucks on
Pass
Steam.
going to be
Oh,
crossplay
Game
with
Pass.
Steam?
I forgot about
No,
that.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. Come on.
Ooh,
Wouldn't it
Rand,
be?
that's a good
I
question.
think it would be Windows 10 and Steam. I think
It's gonna
it would
be
No.
crossplay everywhere, dude.
Oh, crossplay.
Wait.
I thought you said like cross like
Wait.
buy or some shit.
No,
No,
it won't
no,
be
no, no,
crossbuy. But
crossplay.
I'm just saying, are you gonna buy full price $60 on Steam or go for
Oh,
the
yeah.
cheaper option on Windows 10?
Wait,
No. I'm buying it.
Rand,
Or
you're
their
reminding
PC
me.
store.
This is a huge. Yeah, this is a good question because I was gonna get it Steam, but
I'd rather get it on
Game
Steam because I feel
Pass.
like
I
even
wanna
on
own
the
it, though.
Windows Store, it'll be broken on
So-
their own store.
That's
Yeah.
my thing. I'll try it out on Game Pass. If that shit starts fucking up like Gears 4, I'll buy the Steam. version.
See,
As much as I want it on Steam, the only thing that would get me to buy it on the Windows Store is crossplay. Like,
Right.
No,
have
but
to
I'm
own
pretty
Gears,
sure.
though.
Yo, listen. When it comes to that, this whole situation between Steam, Windows 10, and Xbox, I'm pretty sure all of them are gonna have crossplay together. I think that's a
Yeah.
given. But like what Rand was saying, me personally, I rather actually pay it and own the digital license and own it on Steam. I think since Microsoft's giving me that option, I'm not gonna spend the little $9 that they charge a month. I'm actually just gonna buy the game since they're giving me a great option, which I rather buy the game on Steam. So I'm definitely gonna be.
Why? Y'all just
buying
gonna
it.
drop the game after 3 months anyway.
No,
so I don't
no,
understand
no.
Why y'all
Look
wanna
how old-
own the
look-
game for what? 3 months
what
Look
are you
how-
talking about?
but
We
look how
still go
old-
back to Gears
Yeah,
4.
we still go. Yeah, look how
for
old
one
Gears
or two
was.
matches, and then nobody's playing that shit. Stop
because
this.
you guys don't want to play.
Why
Because
is
it's
it we have
broken.
to play for
Because
you to
it's
play?
broken, yo. No, because it's
Huh?
broken.
How
That's the
about
reason why I
this?
don't have it installed on my computer right now.
Yeah.
It's
Are
broken.
you guys gonna get the Ultimate Edition? $100, played a week early.
fuck no.
No.
Hell
And
no.
you already know me. You already know me how I do. I might have to do that, yo.
I don't know.
Man.
I
Week
can't answer
early?
that right now. I can't
Week
answer
early?
that.
you
I'm
know
gonna have to get down the
You know what?
Xbox
I
store,
just thought
bro.
about it. We probably gonna be able to get that edition for $70 on Green Man Gaming, so I might just do that.
That's
No, how about,
tempting.
but listen. How about the week early access is only for Windows 10 store?
Ooh, Windows 10 and Xbox. I see what you're doing there.
That makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense.
I think that's how it's gonna be too. I know that's exactly how it's gonna be. I actually know it.
See, this is why I kind of wish I had an X because
Ew.
no, because if it failed, like let's say, Steam, I don't know, let's just say for whatever reason I can't play it on PC, like my PC blows up or something. Like I'm kind of thinking like, damn.
That's a real extreme.
It blows up.
That sounds crazy what you're saying.
I wouldn't put it past my PC, Jack. Like I would not be surprised. I don't want to jinx it, but
you have a 1060 in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your CPU at?
I don't know.
She got the peasant build. She got the peasant build.
I mean, that's fine.
No,
I mean,
but
what's that? The Pentium CPU, whatever that shit is called.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, no, it's just it's like, man, because I never went through PC to play Gears before. I'm kind of scared. I'm a little spooked. I never been in this territory before, so it's kind of crazy. All I have is the OG Rand. I have the OG Xbox.
You might as well not even get it on the console then. Just get
that motherfucker might.
That's what I'm
your
saying.
PC is clearly better than what's going to be.
It's true.
Yeah.
I gotta own it though.
And then if you're like, literally, I like my cat sits in my PC. Like, what are you worried about? Like, don't worry about that.
This man turned the letterbox into a PC. That's crazy.
Because she likes the warmth. It's warm, so she sits in there. I don't care. Whatever, dude.
Stay spooked.
Crazy. No, but I answered my own the question, Rand. I answered it right now. I do have to own the game, so it's gonna have to be through Steam.
Erica, we still thinking that Kate becomes the villain by the end?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I like that.
To set it up?
Gears of War 5 is gonna be fire, bro. Y'all see
it's
gonna be fire.
They made JD look like a dick in the trailers for a reason, I think. Because
Rand,
I think by the end of the game, he's gonna be like the one to face off with Kate.
Rand, answer me this. How is that story you just, said right now better than all of the season 8 of Game of Thrones? How?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Gears out here about to show them how to write a story. This is crazy.
No, but honestly, I have faith. You know what I mean? I have faith in the coalition. Gears of War 4 for what it was, their attempt at making a new Gears game, that they actually did a great job. The campaign needed some work, but overall the multiplayer, they got it down. So this one, I think they're really gonna do well with Gears of War 5. I actually have faith that it's gonna be a dope ass game, and I can't wait for it.
Smooth was saying it's gonna be Game of the Year.
$60. You know what? Well, it got some competition now. You know what I mean? It's with Sekiro, Resident Evil 2, and now Death Stranding is definitely gonna make some noise around here, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? So. But hopefully it gets nominated because, last year, and I think even the year before that, I don't think any Microsoft exclusives have been nominated for a while now, right? So hopefully it gets nominated.
It's been dry on these
motherfuckers. Did you want to see if they used to win a Game of the Year award?
I'm just saying, Xbox hasn't got a nomination for Game of the Year since when?
That ain't our fault, though. We recognize greatness. Simple as that.
No, well. I think, I like the moves that they're doing, and I think better years are coming. I'm gonna go out on my ledge. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go out on my ledge. I think better days are coming for.
I got a question for Rand. I just thought about it.
Go ahead, yo.
What's up?
E3 2019. How much Game Pass fodder you think we seeing, bro? shit that look like it is like they say I made off the back of a taco truck. How much is that?
I did say today during the podcast I do that I don't want it to be a running commercial for Game Pass like XO18 was.
Oh,
like
no.
XO18
yeah.
Game Pass this, Game Pass this. It seemed like a giant commercial.
Yo, yes. Xbox's E3 has no choice to be fire. Like, who dare? Xbox E3 has no choice
Phil
to be fire,
said on Twitter today they got 14 Xbox Game Studio games at the show, their most ever.
That's what I wanted to ask y'all about E3.
Go ahead.
Like, it looked like most of the good shit is getting announced the week before E3 even starts. Like that whole week before E3 starts, all the good shit we know about is getting shown or announced, except for like maybe Avengers Project, but that's it.
I think we're gonna get some surprises. But with the whole Phil Spencer thing, he has finessed me a little bit too much times with this thing. Every time he comes out on Twitter or he comes on the stage, we got 27 exclusives. So I'm gonna take that number with a grain of salt and just see. But I'm pretty sure Microsoft is actually gonna have some shit to show this year. They need
to show that console.
I think they're
Well,
going
What,
to
the new Xbox?
Yeah,
they are.
I think so.
They
They
will.
need to show that console.
Yeah, they probably gonna show it.
I don't give a
Show
fuck about
the
that
console.
hardware, man.
But
They're
the
not gonna
question
show the
is,
console. They'll talk about it.
Nah, they
But
kind of have
the
to show it, Jay, man.
maybe Rand could help me answer it. But
My
like,
phone ringing.
yeah, somebody's
That's fine.
playing.
Go ahead.
With a new console coming and Game Pass and Gears and all these games going to PC, like what do you think is going to be the thing that says, hey, you should buy this console? Like, is there even going to be something that
It's
is
the
going to
most
make
powerful.
It'll just be, hey, do you not want to play on PC? Okay, we have a console for you that's pretty powerful that'll play all the games the best they could possibly be.
Yeah.
so it's just going to be more of that then.
Yeah. I think it'll be the most powerful console again.
But
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like what their style is always going to be, right? It's like, look, here's an option, but that might go really well.
It could.
Hey,
We don't
I
know.
need to ask something. When he said the 14 games, did he say new?
No.
Because that's so in my video.
So
I
he
just
could
put
be
out-
showing us DLC for old games.
Well, yeah, so that's where it gets a little
Yeah,
funky
I
because in my
see.
video I said, so it's 14 Xbox Game Studio games, right, which is their first party, but that could include, hey, we have a Sea of Thieves expansion that counts as one.
Yeah, that's definitely
The new
coming.
Forza DLC.
I know the Forza Horizon expansion is Micro Machines Lego mini cars.
We happy
So
few
that'll be
deals.
2. Battletoads will be 3. I'm just saying.
That sounded so real.
Phil does that.
sounded
Phil
wet.
hypes it up.
Yeah, that sounded wet.
So, yeah, Gears is included. Gears Tactics, Halo. But I would imagine
Ori.
the new games,
No, that's not Microsoft.
Ninja Theory's game, which, but I've been told it is a multiplayer combat brawler. Think Overwatch with melee combat is what I was told the game was.
Count me out, sir.
I don't know if there's a single player. The game's been in development for 5 years. It was the game Ninja Theory was working on when Microsoft bought them.
Oh, they were working on
Damn.
it?
So
How they been making? You
I'm
said they've been making it for 5 years.
Yeah, they were working on it.
Yeah,
when
they
it
was
was
making a
Hellblade.
game before they got bought
shit,
out.
okay,
That game's
okay.
still supposed to be a
The Hellblade
multi-platform
team,
game.
from my understanding, is knee deep on their next project, which will come out in 2022.
Who's this?
Team is doing a
Chat
game
killing
for
me right now.
2022.
Okay.
Fable 4 information about. I've been asking all my sources about Fable 4. It is locked down tight. I cannot get any info about the game whatsoever. Like I can get info about some of the other stuff, like Halo Infinite. Come by. Gears a little bit tougher, but man, Fable 4, nobody really knows anything. I don't know if it's going to be there, but yeah, out of those 14, he said I would expect maybe 3 or 4 of them will be something never seen before.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, you know what? Microsoft always has a good third-party showing too. So their conference is always a good conference to watch overall. Because they have a lot of.
But
good third-party
we've had this discussion before. They need to put themselves in better standing. But I mean, it's a good show for gaming, I guess.
But the thing is, like, so an argument that might be levied against them still continuously will be the fact that, like, the Xbox has no games meme because of the fact that they're going to be putting practically everything onto PC as well. So it's going to be hard to really break that barrier between a lot of people who are so diehard into, like, the exclusive category for gaming rather than just, like, I just want something to game on.
Yeah.
Hey,
We'll see.
We gotta break.
Where the
that.
Cuphead DLC at, dog?
Yeah,
That's
we
what
need
I
that.
want.
No.
Thank you.
Need the Cuphead DLC. I need the Ori 2. I
we
still
got
fuck with a
Ori.
couple of games over there, man. I don't know.
I know some people have fun with it. I like to have fun with it, but overall, like, we gotta break that console fanboy mentality, bro. It's no good, bro. And Microsoft's
No, we got to keep it going, dog.
it's
Keep it going.
entertaining, but I mean, Microsoft's making the steps to break that shit from them, They breaking that shit. So soon we
Man, this shit been going on for
soon-
decades, bro.
soon we won't even have that conversation. I think
That's a part of gaming, if you ask me. I think it adds to it. Twitter would be fucking. If everybody was kumbaya, I love you,
I don't
brother.
think so.
Twitter would be fucking dead.
I'm not saying be kumbaya, but I think the conversations will shift into like the actual software itself instead of.
I need
actual games.
People actually talk about the games and.
Now, where the fuck have you seen people talk about games in the gaming community? Stop this.
Because they talking about plastic. That's why.
Hey man, y'all already know what's going on.
I know Alex gotta be happy. Halo Infinite day one on Steam, all of Microsoft games. It's gotta make you happy, Alex.
So
I'm happy as shit.
Here's my thing, and here's something that I don't think anybody's really thought of. Outer Worlds is going to be on Epic Game Store.
Yes.
Right? Microsoft released a press statement today saying that they're going to do whatever they can to make their games on every platform or every storefront.
Yeah.
You know, it's best for the customer.
They did.
So with this happening, even though this happened before with 2K and Outer Worlds, and that's already signed with Epic, do you think Microsoft would ever try to do what they can to get it out of the Epic grasp faster than the year?
I think so. Yeah.
So
they got that bag already, though, probably, right?
It doesn't matter. But the thing is, Microsoft now owns that IP and that studio.
Yeah, but they have a previous publishing agreement though with 2K.
Yeah, right. Can they break that?
But who knows what legalese Microsoft could pull?
Hold on. Anybody who's still taking fucking shots at my haircut obviously hasn't seen my fucking stream the entire month of May.
How you getting tilted by the comment section? What's going on?
It ain't no comment section. This nigga Kofi done put a press start meme on the motherfucking live stream.
Let me go see.
On the stream.
You motherfuckers for proving y'all don't even watch my content, you hating ass bitch.
They give you $12 of a haircut.
I had a fucking bush last time I was on the podcast, and I got a do-rag on my head. What the fuck wrong with you, stupid motherfucker?
Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, this is great, bro.
This is great. Dummies, dog. Y'all some straight fucking dummies.
But honestly, I can't even lie, yo. I've been actually so happy, yo. The past 2 days have just been like great. How you guys been feeling? Like the past 2 days has just been great, you know, with the Death Stranding announcement coming out this year.
Actually,
with Microsoft doing this, all of a sudden, boom, my spark for E3 actually like my interest like just sparked up. Boom, like yo, shit, I can't wait to.
It took a long time.
So yeah,
you know what's gonna be interesting? All the people that say, "Oh, I can't feel the hype for E3 this year," right? Because Sony's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And Sony's back. They're gonna be like, "E3 is important again, baby."
Yeah, we already know. We already know that.
I'll be doing Fortnite dances. Hey, you already know. You already know. I'm cranking it.
We are clearly seeing exactly who is repping for plastic by how excited or not excited they are for E3.
I've been excited.
I don't really.
I don't.
Y'all already know how I get down, dog.
If you're telling me,
you already know how I get down, baby.
This year, because Sony's not there, man, you ripping plastic.
Sony, baby.
I wouldn't say that because I particularly wasn't really too excited, but because usually we get leaks leading up to E3 and just nothing really leaked. So I just been kind of
nothing crazy leaked.
Nothing crazy leaked. So I'm not really. Usually by now we would have bare leaks. It's next week, bro. It's next week. Think about that. E3 is freaking next week.
It is?
Yeah, next
Sunday.
Or
Saturday.
Damn, is it? Oh shit.
Next week, bro.
Shit.
Last year,
are we gonna do?
Last year around this time,
again?
I don't know. But last year around this time, or even the years before that, like 3 weeks leading up to E3, it's pure hype, yo, and we get so much leaks and that. This year has just been mad quiet. Like the past 2 days have been the most popping days since like this month, all of this month, the last 2 days.
I can appreciate we getting gaming news. I can appreciate that, even though I haven't given a fuck about 98% of it. I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
At least people talking about something new, man. I get tired of
It's
hearing.
just been more quiet, less leaks. That's why.
I think that's really what it is that people are actually clamping down on leaks. And I think it's because Microsoft is going to show that console.
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
Hello.
I think for once we're actually going to have an exciting E3 because shit that we are not figuring out beforehand is going to happen. And
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, their shows have had a lot of leaks in the past, so maybe they clamping down on those.
Last year they didn't leak. Last year they moved from the Galen Center to the Microsoft Theater, where they have more control.
And they're back there again, right?
Yeah.
they're back there again. I've been told they've implemented new things to stop leakers from leaking stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's okay. I guess we'll be surprised, yo. I guess we'll be surprised. It is what it is.
like the new Call of Duty apparently is, I was told it's no Russian, but a whole game of counterterrorism. Like that stuff's gonna be really weird when you play it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
But wait, isn't Modern Warfare just the first one, not the second one?
It's a reimagining of the first one.
It's a reimagining.
So no Russians in the second level. Is in the second game.
No, but I'm just saying, imagine no Russian, the level where you kill innocent civilians when you're undercover as a terrorist.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but built as an entire game. The premise of the entire game is that.
Oh, damn.
I seen that kid soldier in the trailer, and I'm wondering if he flat. Like if that's some shit that they would put in the game.
I have no idea.
To Alex's point about
Oh,
them
man.
showing the Xbox, I don't think they will.
Man. They
You don't
roasting
think they will?
They roasting
I don't think
Hardhead
they'll
in the
show the
chat.
box,
Oh man, Hardhead. you
Man,
see
what
this
Hardhead getting roasted? What Hardhead do today,
shit?
bro?
Man, a man said Hardhead forehead stole all the hype from E3. Oh god. Damn.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all get off the homie, dog. He trying, y'all. He got the dewy on. He brushing his hair now.
I hope all them motherfuckers keep the same energy in the Discord. I can't wait to catch
Listen,
y'all
listen, we
talking
gon-
hot shit because y'all in the fucking comment section.
Listen, we gonna get you right. We gonna get you right. This time next year, you gonna pull off the do-rag. You gonna be nice, alright? Don't even worry about it, dog.
Jack,
Them
I'll hook
motherfuckers
you up.
don't pay attention to shit.
gonna be
That's a
beautiful,
waste of
dog.
time, though.
Gonna be beautiful, dog.
Ghostbusters remastered is coming. I remember playing the demo for that game, but I never actually played the game. I heard it's good though. Like people say it's good.
I've seen people saying it's like the best Ghostbuster game.
I remember
it was like a
playing the
360
demo, but it was so long ago, yo. It was on the 360.
Jack, ain't that one of your favorite games, though?
Never played it.
I think I might check it out, yo. It's coming on PC.
I gotta be honest. I never seen a full Ghostbusters movie. If I did, I don't remember.
Same here. I ain't never been a
I've seen clips. I think I might have watched when I was like a little fucking kid, but I don't remember a goddamn thing about either one of the movies, bro.
Yo, I remember playing the demo.
I know Alice was gonna have a feeling about. See, I knew it. Yeah, I
I've
seen.
never seen Ghostbusters.
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of classic, movies. I don't
There's
know.
that go.
Is that Hardhead
I
still?
think it's a
Hardhead. Put on some headphones, bro. What you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Hardhead?
They can't fit over your do rag and your
Too many jello shots.
Hardhead is getting high.
that long ass forehead. Put on a goddamn. God damn.
All right, yeah. Do we miss
joint
any
crazy.
topics? I want to start reading some of the super chats. Shout out to everyone watching, man. Let's try and get 200 likes.
Damn,
before
y'all
we
not
get
gonna
outta here,
speak
man.
on Pokemon, Kofi?
Oh,
We didn't talk
thank you.
about-
Thank you.
Mario
'Cause I
Maker
forgot.
either, not having online.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so let's do the
God.
Nintendo portion now, yo. So
Erica.
Nintendo.
let's do
And
the
God
Nintendo
said-
portion.
Yes.
All right,
Damn,
so
that's
Mark,
funny because I could swear y'all was saying if you're not a Switch owner, that's the only reason you think 2019 not kind of mid. But
Wait,
y'all
hold on,
wasn't
hold
even.
Let's
Shit.
go.
That's crazy.
So Mario Maker, if
What?
you guys don't know, is not gonna have multiplayer a component where you
With
can play with your
friends.
friends. Yeah, I think you only can play it online with randoms and
Randoms.
stuff, and locally, but you cannot, get in a party with your friends and play some Mario Maker 2 online, which is pretty unfortunate because the online mode that they showed and they showcased it actually looked pretty cool,
But
Crackdown
Kofi,
3.
most of you didn't even give Nintendo the time of day when
All
Super
right.
Mario Maker came out on Wii U. Now
I seen
that
that.
the
I seen
sequel
that.
doesn't
That
have friendly
dude, bro.
online
I seen that.
player.
I seen that.
I love you
Stupid.
guys, but really, the entitlement needs to stop.
Oh,
Game
I-
developers owe us nothing.
I have to pull up
So
on Jack
entitled.
too. I have to pull up on Jack too, though.
So
I have to pull up on
entitled.
Jack again, bro. I gotta pull up again, bro. I gotta pull up again, man.
What's up? What's
So
up?
this man, Jack, he says,
what?
had the nerve to make a tweet and say, "Where's the energy?" when this news got dropped. When the whole timeline was literally laughing and shitting
Okay.
on this.
and slandering Nintendo.
And slandering
Okay,
this. So
I
why
got
did
a
you make
response.
that post like no one was
And so-
complaining about
oh,
this?
I didn't. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't even check to see anything. I knew for a fact that it was not gonna have the same traction as some other shit, so I just posted it. Like I'm like, I need same energy. I asked same energy question mark. So I will say, it has received an overall negative response. However, it does not equal anywhere near the response to similar shit with. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
Yo, Jack, what do you Like for real, like everybody has shunned Nintendo for this bullshit ass online.
Okay.
This fucking multiplayer with
y'all shun it, right? But what do y'all do? Oh, it's only $20. I'm gonna buy it. Y'all still support it. If y'all really truly cared, you would stop supporting it. Point blank. That's my whole issue. Anytime I talk about something, I talk about fake outrage, right? If you was really outraged, you would do something about it. That's why. When I'm outraged about something, I might still support shit. So it's fake out. Like I truly don't give a fuck. People still gonna buy Nintendo online. People still gonna buy Mario Maker 2. And it is what it is. Nintendo don't give a fuck about y'all nerds crying and complaining on Twitter. They got your fucking money already, baby.
Yeah,
what they worried about?
You're right about that. Like even with this news, I still kind of want to check out the game, but it's just really, really disappointing that it just happened.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not buying
just
that
hope that they.
It seems like they take a step forward and a couple of step backs. Like.
Hey man.
I remember watching that direct and saying that multiplayer was the only reason I would probably buy that game. And it was mainly like to do shit like Erica was saying, like with the press start, like a game night or some shit like that.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Man.
If we can't even play together, then what the fuck is the point?
I think Barrett said that during the first direct they did say it was gonna have it though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
That's what he said. Maybe they're gonna have it.
They've been being very like vague, I guess, about it.
Maybe it just said multiplayer with friends, but they didn't
Maybe
really
they
mean
gonna
our
have it.
real
Yeah,
friends.
maybe they'll add it later. So the more people should keep
know.
complaining about it until
This man
they
just
add it in the
gave
patch because I
Baron
don't know what's
credit
going
for
on. I don't know what's going on with Nintendo.
You really just gave Baron credit for saying something, Jack?
I mean, he said it's gonna have. I mean, either they. I don't know shit.
Baron tried to call me out
the
for
same
damage controller.
person.
I laughed at this nugget head.
He did what?
Motherfucker.
What did he do?
He tried to call me out for damage control Death Stranding this week, and I'm like, you calling me out for damage controller, Mr. Nintendo Nugget Head motherfucker?
Ain't he the same person that randomly just blurted out that Witcher 3 gonna be on the Switch soon? And
Okay, all right. Oh, good.
Hold on,
good,
that might be.
good
Wait a minute, that might be true though.
no, he said that a
really
long
be
time
true?
ago though. He said that a long time ago.
Yeah, he was pulling something out his ass, but that might actually come true though.
Yeah. What's going on with that? I've been seeing people like I haven't really retweeted or like tweeted about it, but I keep on seeing people say The Witcher 3 is coming. I know this rumor has been going on before, but I'm like, I always like brush it aside. I'm like, yo, come on, like the fuck, the Switch, come on, why is The Witcher 3 don't belong on this shit? But I keep on seeing it, and I think a Chinese retailer kind of like leaked the box art and some shit for the Switch, so people are saying that it's gonna get announced soon. Maybe this is what's gonna be shown on Nintendo's E3 Direct. But The Witcher 3 on the Switch, yo, like I don't know, man.
I don't think that game.
It's not gonna run properly.
That's gonna look
man.
horrible.
It's gonna be bad.
I think the way
It's
that
gonna
game
be
looks
bad,
visually
bro.
plays, it belongs on something that is a bit more powerful.
Yeah,
Bro.
like
Would it be nice to play that game in handheld? Sure, but it's
Didn't
not.
Darn
Yeah.
already have
the
issues?
sacrifices
on PS4?
might be a little way too much, yo. Like if you think about
Yeah,
it, like sacrifices
it's
is
a
gonna
little
be
That joint
too
gonna look
much.
crazy.
Put it like this: if they're not scared to put Ark on the Switch, if they're not scared to put Saints Row on the Switch, I don't see what the difference is with Witcher 3. They put
we see how
fucking
they turned
Wolfenstein on the
out.
Switch. Like, come on, dog.
I
wouldn't
scale
rule
that
it out.
motherfucker back.
I wouldn't rule it out at all.
I mean, that's a lot. To
Like
scale
it's
back on.
like it's cool seeing like Nintendo get that kind of support, but then again, like the hardware doesn't even match for it, So like not all games need to go to. The
Maybe they'll
Switch,
put
yo.
that Gwent playing card game on there. That standalone.
Maybe that's what it is.
What if it's
Maybe.
Thronebreaker?
Yeah. Ain't that what? Yeah. There you go. Hey man.
Yeah, it's gonna look really spooky. I'm expecting it to look really, really
Yeah.
spooky. What else? What else is happening? Before we get out of here.
Last of Us ain't coming out this year.
Oh,
According to
okay.
Jason Schreier.
Yeah. Yep.
It still has a chance.
It's gonna be. It's you know what I
Still
think
has
it's
to
gonna
be
be launched with PS5.
Nah,
No,
that
no.
long.
Nah, I think it's gonna come out Q1 2020. So
I think it's gonna be launched with PS5.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2 gonna be launched.
you know why? Because Sony already confirmed their PlayStation 4 games, unless they're trying to say that it's gonna be,
It's gonna be both. Yeah, it's
both.
gonna be both.
Unless
Oh,
they're gonna
can
say
I-
it's both.
Can I say something that's gonna offend some people though?
What's that?
The reason that The Last of Us got delayed for Death Stranding is because not only you don't want to jumble up your releases, The Last of Us is a bigger IP and it's probably going to sell more copies. So yeah, it would have overshadowed Death Stranding immensely. I just want to-
Nah, I made that tweet.
No.
I made that tweet, and yo,
Definitely
the
would
amount
have.
the amount of people who got triggered was so beautiful. I'm like, yo,
No.
they pushed
That
it
was
back
that was a
because,
really weak troll, Jack.
Death
No,
Stranding
I'm not
was
trolling. I'm dead ass serious.
Also-
The Last of Us Part 2 would definitely.
Last of
overshadow
Us is
it.
definitely a bigger IP.
Thank you, J man.
Yeah,
it's not
I
even close.
agree.
Fact
I
though.
agree. So So, what do you guys think things gonna do? Like Death Stranding's gonna do?
Death Stranding.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Sales wise and shit like that.
Yeah. Where do you guys see it?
Oh,
Of Kojima's name alone.
I'm just
man.
saying, like, yeah. But I just want to see what
Oh,
you
you
guys think
said
it's
how
gonna
much
do,
it's
man.
gonna sell? What you
Do you think it's gonna be like a 10 million seller? What do you think?
Off Kojima's name alone is gonna break 5 easy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna do at least 5. That's
So you guys don't see it having like crazy success then? Well, like, that's still
10
successful.
I mean, over the lifetime,
Well,
crazy
I'm talking about like crazy success, like
Like God of War and Spider Man.
It can do
like
God of War
and
numbers.
Yeah, God of War and Spider Man. That's what I'm saying.
But Death Stranding a hard buy-in though
I
when you
don't know
compare it
about
to the
that.
other shit, bro.
It ain't gonna do Last of Us 2 numbers, but it'll.
Because you got
do-
you got to look at what you're talking about. Like I said, if somebody see a God of War trade, they pretty much okay. I see what's going on. You look at a Death Stranding trade, you be like, what the fuck? Hold on, like, see what I'm saying? So I don't think
That's
it's
probably got mad views.
But
though,
yeah,
yeah. People fucking with it.
people are watching.
You
it
know
like
why it
crazy,
has a
though.
lot of views though? Let's girl. It has
Let's take a look.
people
Let's take
had
a
to
look.
watch it.
No,
over
it
and
do got a
over
lot.
to
It got a lot. It
understand
got a lot of views.
They didn't know what was happening. They had to rewatch it.
That's true too, Erica. People been watching
Right?
it multiple
Look at
times.
Alex.
How
He said he-
YouTube?
So right now the
You
trailer.
watched it like 8 times, Alex.
I did too.
let's
I watched
see.
it twice.
So
I gotta
there you
rewatch
go.
it.
Nah,
Wait, is that how
that's-
YouTube count views? I thought it was all unique.
That's not how they count views. It's not.
I
How
thought
they
it's unique after a certain point.
It's unique. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do that with freaking The Last of Us. You know how much times I've seen The Last of Us 2 trailer already? I seen that shit.
I
seen that
definitely
joint like-
watched that trailer.
I watched that joint like
Many
4
times.
times, bro. I saw that whole
4?
trailer
That's
4 times.
it?
So
Yeah,
here
4
we go.
times, bro.
20.
It's been one day. It is number 8 on trending. It was number 1 on trending yesterday.
Yo, it's gonna make
Makes
noise. Yo.
sense.
It's gonna make noise.
But
No,
it's
it's definitely gonna sell.
5.4 million views in one day.
That's crazy.
That's decent.
And his bike is better than Deacon St. John's bum ass.
Hold
bike.
up.
Here we go.
Stop that. Stop
Here
that.
we go.
We not finna get on the jiggy.
Because
bro.
just because y'all couldn't learn how to drive a bike, y'all not gonna sit here and
They don't know how to
drive.
drift. Hey, hard head, they don't know how to drift.
Yes.
They don't know how to drift. That's what it was.
Yo,
That
Days
dusty
Gone
ass bike the
is
fuck outta here.
garbage, bro. Yo,
Hard
actually,
head, talk to these dudes, hard head.
yo, new
Y'all
Patreon,
really-
yo, Patreon
How
giveaway.
much?
Deacon St. John bike ain't got
Yo, I'm dead
LEDs.
ass. Yo, I'm dead ass.
Got the
Yo.
neon lights, huh? 2
Yo,
wheels
I'm-
in the front, huh?
Yo.
Let me see you drift. Let me see you drifting that.
You can't
man
even
bike.
pop a wheelie with Deacon St. John's
That
bike.
is true.
Okay,
I
okay, that
fell
is
off
on that bitch. Can't do
Willie
it.
fell off that bitch popping the wheelie. You tripping?
Yo, Patreon giveaway, bro. I'm gonna be posting my copy of Days Gone. It's mint condition, no scratch. I keep my shit fresh. I'm gonna be
Barely
giving it away.
played. Talk to him, Kofi.
Barely played. I'm gonna give this copy away on Patreon for somebody. So make sure you guys go check out the Patreon because I think I'm pretty much done with it. I was trying to force myself to beat it, but I don't think I see myself going
Kofi,
back.
go ahead and snap
But
that disc in half.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
real
be giving
treat.
it
That's
away.
that game's a
Dog.
real treat right
So
there.
if
Snap it in
somebody
half,
wants
please.
it, hit me up on the Patreon, and y'all, we're gonna do a little draw, and I'm gonna send you my copy of Days Gone because I don't want it no more, bro.
I've had people hit me up saying, Jack, Moo, I'm so depressed after I beat Days Gone, bro. It's nothing to play. I'm like, I know, fam. I feel you. I've actually had people hit me up saying that, at least 2 people though.
Jack, you need to get back to Sekiro and stop playing.
What's that?
Bro, I'm
This
so-
bum drop Sekiro, bro.
Bro, I lost the rhythm, bro. I can't. I'm gonna have to start over, bro. I lost the rhythm, dog.
It's a clank, clank, clank simulator. Dog.
Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like-
I got to get that clank clank back. I got to.
All
just
Gotta
right.
clink at the right time.
Oh, we ain't talking about the Neo 2
No.
Alpha.
Oh.
The Neo 1.5 Alpha. My bad.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me.
Alex, what have you done to my timeline?
Yeah,
Your
real quick
timeline
about
is now probably amazing.
No, I'm talking about after you subtweeted me. It took a while, but now
I don't
got some
subtweet you. I
weirdos.
tweet at you.
No, from earlier. We did subtweet each other earlier
That's
today.
called tweeting. Get it
Y'all
right.
was sneak
Whatever
dissing
the
earlier.
fuck
What
you-
happened?
you high?
Whatever the fuck that was.
Were y'all sneak dissing earlier?
I'm
What
not
happened?
high. But nah, they got some weirdos in my replies now. This shit's stupid.
They Alex
All right.
followers, of course they
all
were.
right,
Come on, now.
let's talk about Nioh 2 real quick, yo, so we can wrap up and get out of here.
Another game of
After-
the year.
I have to read the super chat.
What?
So Nioh 2, the alpha is out, and I played it. Erica played it. Jamin, you played it.
Yeah, I'm on the final boss.
All right, you played it. After playing it, I can't even lie. I was a little bit taken back. That was my initial reaction. Just how similar it was to the original, down to the menus, the UI being reused. Like they literally reuse a lot of the same assets. Look, Nioh 1 was already a fantastic game, but I felt I expected more though. Like, you know what I mean? I expected a little bit more of a change. They did add yokai transformations and yokai weapons and summons and stuff like that. It was nice little additions, but I can't even lie. Like the game really does feel like a good expansion.
This is why when it was announced, I felt like it was like too soon from when the release of Nioh 1. I'm like, damn, like they already announced. No, I think it was a year and some change, because it came out in 2017 and they announced it last year at E3.
Yeah,
it was like a year and some change. I'm just like,
came out of nowhere
already.
I'm like, remember?
Is that enough time? That's when I was talking to Erica. I'm like, if it's coming out, I think it'll come out in like 2020.
Who publishing this game again?
I think
Koei
Tecmo.
No, it's Sony, right?
Nah,
Sony, it comes up on the.
But it's a Team Ninja game, right? That
Team Ninja.
They do stupid shit like that.
I just thought they would take more time.
I mean, it feels like Nioh. Like that's really like the way you could describe
it. Just feels like a DLC,
which is not bad, Erica. Which is not necessarily bad.
That.
I never said. I'm not saying you didn't say that. I'm just like adding to the conversation.
He's agreeing with you.
Sorry, the whole podcast today, I feel like I haven't been listening to.
No. I heard you. Like, which is necessarily not a bad thing.
Sorry, it was the trolling.
For me, it kind of is, because I was kind of like, I feel like Nioh 1 ran a little bit too long, and I was kind of getting like, I was over it by the 80th fucking hour. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, I played it twice, but really? I just felt like. I think even if the game just got like a great visual bump too, I think I might be a little bit more satisfied. But it's just crazy how the game literally looks exactly the same, yo. Like the graphics don't look better, and I'm not really like that graphics guy, but come on, like it looks exactly the same, bro.
Since Erica's played a lot of the alpha, what do you think about it?
Well, yeah, like I was saying, it's just a lot more Nioh. Like Kofi said, there's a few changes with the summons now. They're littered everywhere, like the bloody graves before, which was like what would they call, like revenants you would fight. So now you can have summons. So the co-op experience is kind of more enhanced, I guess. And then you have like the character creation that's new. But other than that, it's just more Nioh and like a few new weapons. But it feels good. The 60 frames, and I talked about this in my video, like the 60 frames feels better because the background just looks like it. How do I say it? Because in the first game, you guys remember on 60 frames on PS4, like the background was like slowed down because it was like trying to keep up or something. Yeah, but this game, I didn't notice that.
Oh, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I noticed some enemies running at 30 or even
slower.
Are
you on the pro?
Yeah.
What? Okay, so I don't know. Maybe it was just or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just more curious about like how these bosses are gonna be, if they're gonna improve bosses overall. That was like my main concern. Because there's so many of them, they tend to lose their effect, I guess. So I'm more curious about that, and that'll kind of determine how I feel about the game overall, I think.
Yo, J-Man, I can't even lie. Yo, Sekiro spoiled me, man.
We gonna have the same thing with Ghost of Tsushima, dog.
Yo, bro, when you play Sekiro, like it really just shows you how freaking fluid that game is, though.
The combat.
If you compare the combat of Sekiro to Nioh 2, or even Nioh 1, like Sekiro's combat is just so fluid, bro. Like the motions is just so fluid, and I don't know, man. I love it. I love it.
It's probably because once you get Sekiro down, it's one of those few games in that little genre where you get to be aggressive. Like you still have to play defensive in most of the game, but Sekiro is that one exception where you can be aggressive as you fucking want to once you understand the mechanics of the game. And Nioh is just not like that. When I because it's the first time I done played Nioh. I never played the first game. When I picked up this game and got on, I was like, fuck, I gotta relearn everything I know about this.
The biggest thing was stamina, like relearning to conserve your stamina.
The game got stamina.
Yeah, got stamina.
Yeah, I was running out.
I use my main weapon is the spear, right? So I usually do high stance, 2-hit, back up, 2-hit, back up, and I'm like, yo, low key, Sekiro's gameplay is so freaking more so more engaging, yo. I don't know. I might have been spoiled, yo. Sekiro's fire, bro. Like they killed that shit, bro. They killed that shit. All right, let me read the super chats and we're gonna get out of here, man. Shout out to everyone tuning into the podcast, man. We appreciate the support, man. All right, this one is from Trago. He says UWP is dead. Long live Win 32. God bless Microsoft. I agree with you, man. Phil Spencer to God for what he's doing, man.
Oh, you talking about they're bringing
Yeah.
the whole PC stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hovey, he says, I'm here for the fuckery. Hopefully you got what you wanted. Unforgiven says 28-8. I think that's the match of Bless Red and Watch Dogs in the Press Start Podcast Discord. My dude Bless Red got destroyed by Watch Dogs, so shout out to them too.
I don't even know why he did that. Like, I even tried to warn him. Like, when it comes to FPS games,
he good.
Watchdog really that dude, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he good. He's good at FPS. He really is.
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about the game Watch though.
No, that's his name on the
They play Splitgate and Red got waxed.
Yeah, he got beat up really bad.
Are you talking about Bless Red?
Yeah.
Oh, my argumentative son. Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
Love to see it.
What the score was like 7-28 or some shit.
No,
28-8.
they watching Bless Red,
28.
the Almighty. What?
Well,
Did
Bless Red
y'all
had a
play that
tendency
game?
of talking a lot of shit.
Oh, he
was
definitely
talking
talks a lot.
He was talking a lot of shit. He thought that man was.
And I'm
Back it
gonna.
up.
I wrote this in our private chat, but I tell everybody here on the podcast and everybody watching. I'm gonna tone down the trolling. Apparently, people can't figure out when I troll and when I'm being serious, so I have to tone it down for y'all.
Maybe you should wear the eye patch when you troll the saloon.
Oh, that's a good point.
Jack.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Give him the fair warning.
Give him the
Where
fair
was
warning.
I?
And realize what's going on.
Redhead 420, he says all the people that slander Kojima should be banned.
Ooh, yes.
Well, I'll take my leave now. Shit.
Shout out to Redhead, man. Chris says, I'm only getting Death Stranding because the graphics. The graphics are absolutely amazing. And did you guys see the facial animations on that? It made
That's what the
Horizon
game of the
look
year.
No, the game is
The
beautiful.
facial
That's-
animations of Death Stranding is crazy, and yo, it's
I'll be
great.
a
That,
Voice acting is top
yo,
notch.
take this in. The fact that Kojima Productions and now Guerrilla Games have this collaborations. I was just watching an interview when Kojima changes something on the engine, it happens on their side as well. So they're always in communication, right?
Yeah, they have a satellite studio.
Yeah, they're always in communication. So when something changes in the coding, what they do, it could actually ruin what happens for Guerrilla Games and whatever game that they're making. So it's pretty crazy. So they have a crazy collaboration. So this just means that Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is gonna have that Kojima stench on it, and it's gonna be beautiful, bro.
You said it's like Horizon wasn't already an amazing looking game.
Yeah, it's about to look even better, yo.
The facial
Yeah,
animations.
for Horizon
need to
2,
work, though.
that's gonna be.
Yeah, because the facial animations for Horizon
I
wasn't
think I
all
got
that great.
bronchitis, dog. Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that ass you been eating, huh?
Oh,
Coughed up a booty nugget.
It happened
What
to you,
the
dog.
fuck?
It happened to you, T.
Oh my god.
I like how Kofi quiet because he don't want to admit he actually the one podcast that he does, though.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Bless Red said, talk about how I watched Kofi and Alex in Quake. Oh, shit. Okay.
What was said? What happened?
Talk.
Yeah.
Bless Red said he whooped Alex and Kofi.
I came in second place. I
same
think Alex was on the bottom of the leaderboard in that picture that he posted in the Discord. By the way,
You broke up the
Talk that
entire
talk,
way.
man.
hello, you're
But
out here, man.
anyways, so Blessed Red came
I was second.
in
I was second.
top. Hold on. Blessed Red came on top on a
Whoa.
8-man free-for-all match in Quake, which isn't very hard to do. Spookily enough, whenever we try to, let's say, 1v1, Blessed Red sort of disappears and you really can't find him. But then when he 1v1 someone Watch Dogs, he gets 28 and 8'd.
So what you're saying is
So maybe
need-
Blessed Red shouldn't be talking so much.
So what you're saying is Bless Red can't win a 1v1 to save his life, huh?
How y'all doing my guy like that? Why y'all doing my guy like that?
Damn, dog.
Spooky.
What else I see here? Shadow Spade, he says, can a panel explain what Cyberpunk is about? Can someone here explain what Cyberpunk is about?
You want to take the reins, Alex?
Nope. I literally do not know what Cyberpunk is about. I'm actually purposely not wanting to know what the game is about.
Doesn't Cyberpunk have books too, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like really it's deep. Like Cyberpunk isn't like,
but
from what I understand.
books, and that doesn't matter because the games were after the books, so it doesn't matter. But I'm purposely avoiding any information about Cyberpunk. I want to be totally surprised.
Are they going to be E3?
I thought Cyberpunk was a genre though, so it's kind of hard to like define.
The genre is a setting or like an art style, or they'll do things like political dysentery and like what goes on in a cyberpunk future of like what is truly man, what is machine, things like that. But I want to be totally surprised when I play Cyberpunk. So I'm not gonna. I purposely want to avoid anything.
It's not on the camera.
Glorious War. He says.
What was that, Erica?
All right, go ahead.
No, it's all right. I was just saying, I wish it was third person.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
I think that question was trying to do the same thing Tony did earlier today, where they trying to say the same thing people been saying about Death Stranding and apply it to another game.
Okay.
All right, from Glorious War, he says these low IQ individuals don't understand subtext and themes. Read sci-fi, Dune and Blade Runner, or watch Evangelion for a crash course on sci-fi. Yeah, Death Stranding is sci-fi to the max. Sci-fi horror, it looks like.
Evangelion is going to be like a good start. Maybe start with like anything by H.G. Wells that's really good. Also get into anything by what's the other author? He wrote The Invisible Man. I'll pull it up. You guys continue.
All right, so let me read the next one. Yo, thanks for the donation, by the way. E-Rock says, traversing looks trash. No, it doesn't. Actually, you know what? The world of Death Stranding kind of gives me Breath of the Wild feels, and I love Breath of the Wild's open world. Like, people don't understand when I say that because it's just with the interaction, and it's probably because of all the physics that's in the game. You know, Zelda is huge in scale with a lot of planes and stuff like that, but it's just how, like, you know, shit catches on fire, how you gotta eat, you chop down trees, you literally can do so much crazy stuff. Like, we've seen the clips on Twitter what people do with the physics and you know, freezing the time and doing all sorts of crazy shit. So it's just a really fun game to play. And Death Stranding kind of reminds me of that, you know, because it might be plain and stuff like that. You guys have not seen a lot going on, and obviously ain't no GTA and shit like that. But the world itself has so much personality, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that though. What happened?
Erica.
Oh,
This game, I just died at a boss right now.
You playing?
What you playing? What you playing?
What you playing?
What's I playing it for? I'm playing it right now.
You're playing a game in a podcast, being unprofessional.
Yeah, at least I'm not eating though.
Tis true.
Hustle motivate.
Okay, so
all right, go ahead.
real quick, Kofi, some authors that I recommend: Isaac Asimov, Ray Bradbury, and Arthur C. Clarke. So anything that they've written for sci-fi, read those first, and then you'll really get into like some good sci-fi shit. Continue.
All right, cool. Hustle and Motivate says the Death Stranding combat looks okay to me. It looks like Metal Gear Solid 5, like just the over-the-shoulder shooting just was okay. And we need to see more shooting. I definitely want to see more shooting and all of that. So, and I think we will get more gameplay. I don't think this is going to even be the last trailer that we see before the game releases. I'm pretty sure we're going to have like some real hands-on of someone like exploring the world and doing a mission. And at that point, we're going to really see what's up and everything about the game. But, you know, a ton of people already, you know, flip-flop and hopped on the bandwagon, you know, after the latest trailer anyway. So you already know what it is.
Is it wrong to say I was disappointed by the fact that it looked like gameplay wise, really similar to Metal Gear Solid 5 because it made me feel like Kojima took a step back when he could have took a step forward.
No, I think Metal Gear Solid 5's gameplay is great and shooting and the stuff.
I didn't say it was bad.
Great.
I don't think nothing's wrong with Metal Gear Solid's gameplay. I think personally, like Kojima could have done better than that.
I got a question.
What's up?
Now, if I or Erica, if we get the game and actually enjoy it, are we gonna be considered switching our energy, or is it just
Frauds.
Yeah. What we going?
I already
Y'all
know
want to have smoke?
You already know how
Yes.
it's gonna go.
I never
It's
slandered the
community.
game. I just want to put that out there, okay? I ain't slandered it yet. I could.
See,
though.
you know what?
I
You know what I noticed, Alex? Every guy who's going hard for this game has put in like this contingency, like, yo, I'm gonna get the game,
still
though.
getting the game.
I'm gonna get the game, though.
I mean, you
got
gotta try to see if you like it, right?
But when it comes to them Xbox games, you don't gotta try to see if you like them, though, huh, Jack?
I do try Xbox games.
I think it's super interesting. I find it like super interesting how people are like, "Oh, none of this makes sense. I don't even know what's going on." I'll see you guys day one though.
I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta
'cause-
buy it to see what's going. You gotta buy it to see what's going on, right?
Ain't that literally what you said that Kojima games do? You buy them to fully understand them?
No,
mean,
but I'm
that's
just saying.
literally, like,
I'm just saying
the
the
thing
level
is-
of slander that some people are doing. It doesn't make sense to why you have an
It
interest
is-
in the game in the first place. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
He has put out 6 Metal Gear games. Okay, there are other Metal Gears that are out, but he has done 6, maybe 7 Metal Gear games. And every single Metal Gear game that he puts out, it is cryptic as fuck. Metal Gear Solid 2 was a giant fucking swerve where it gave you a demo of the tanker of a game and then gave you a different main character the rest of the fucking game. Like, literally.
You know what I think? I think Death
he
Stranding
does.
is actually gonna be more grounded than Metal Gear Solid. I think it's actually gonna be more. I think so. I think this story is gonna be more
Easier to
approachable, easier to understand than the Metal Gear Solid franchise. I bet you anything. I bet you think. I think so. I think
It's
so.
fucking wild.
I think so. Because the Metal Gear Solid franchise is crazy. Like the story for that shit is crazy. And I'm not trying to get into that because I have to talk about this shit for days. So
One thing
But-
I will say
go
about
ahead.
this game, it might the overall tones of the game might be too kind of heavy handed, right? Because from the promotional shit I've been seeing, he was like, when you build a wall, you divide America, and everybody got to come together. It's seeming like this gonna have some real like political situations going on with it.
But that's what Kojima do.
But
That's what
Metal Gear.
That's what Kojima
But
do.
I'm saying I don't think people might not be fucking with it this time. We live in a different climate right now. We don't live in the fucking, when Metal Gear was first popping. We live in a climate to where,
Simpletons.
hey man, that's what you call. Hey, are you assuming my fucking mental standing, Kofi? Like, you know what I mean? See,
Listen. We're trying to play a video game. We ain't trying to like go to class.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be
Come
a
on.
video game.
We're trying to play some games. That's all.
You'll play some games. You'll
You
get
see,
some games.
yo, but
you're gonna be
that
like,
Japanese trailer, that boss fight didn't get you intense a little bit, yo. It didn't get you even remotely interested.
That shit look intense.
That look
That
intense.
music-
I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting sludge.
Let's talk about the boss. Like a dark shadow. Like
It looked like RE7
I don't know.
What?
fighting the fucking sludge monster again.
We'll see. I mean, if there's a lot of them, see if they're different. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know how I'm
There's
about
definitely
boss
more
fights.
than one because remember that trailer with the Troy Baker character? He had one.
You had one of those things
characters
too.
with the gold mask on his face, like a dog looking
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, it
The
did.
Oh,
BTs, yeah. I think it's gonna be good, man. But we'll see.
See.
All right, Chris
But
says
Jack's
Days Gone
right, if we
gameplay
do
over
buy
Death
it,
Stranding
we're
gameplay.
gonna get some heat.
Yeah, y'all definitely
I
getting some cat.
I would want y'all to play it.
I want y'all to play it. so I can-
Thank you, Jay.
No,
man.
I want y'all to play it too.
What
But
I
I'm gonna
want-
roast y'all though. I'm gonna roast y'all too. If y'all
What I
enjoy,
want,
if
man.
y'all enjoy, I'm gonna roast y'all. But I want y'all to
See,
play it.
no,
And I'm gonna
I
roast y'all
need
too.
Erica to play
Oh man.
all the Metal Gear games.
Not happening.
That's
Not
all.
happening.
Negative.
That's what I need.
No
to happen.
thank
I need Erica to
thank you.
stream Metal Gear Solid.
No.
Even I wouldn't wish that.
I think that
No,
game
thank
piss
you.
Eric off.
It would.
Nah, but
Yeah.
they're fun to play though. They're extremely fun to play. Well, in my
Super
opinion,
fun.
yeah, they're fun to play. Brian Lobo says
damn.
Clown Shoes uploaded an anti-Death Stranding video.
Who?
Oh, you did?
Who? He talking about Picklehead. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Game Inspection. He says Sleep Stranding, Nap Stranding, Hype Stranding. Thanks for the donation.
Hype
Red Hood
Stranding.
420 says people are being exposed today. Good job, Alex. Hustle Motivate
Oh my
says,
goodness. Who said that?
hit the like. Red. Hustle Motivate says, hit the like button. Support the squad. PSP, we appreciate it. Hustle Motivate. Yeah, hit that like button. Alton says, Kofi and Alex spitting them flames tonight. You already know what it is. RD says, Ghost of Tsushima over The Last of Us 2 and Death Stranding. Facts. Yo, Jack.
Can't wait for Ghost of Tsushima.
Can you tell me the main character's uncle's brother's name of Ghost of Tsushima, please? And,
Absolutely. I think it's Tyrone, but I'm not sure about that.
All right. So can you tell me the script of exactly what you do and everything about Ghost of Tsushima, please? Can you please tell me?
Not technically. No, I cannot.
I actually could too, but I ain't gonna help you out.
I'm just playing, yeah. There's probably information on that shit.
Because I actually read the description.
But J Main, yo. J Main, yo. We can't read and look up shit about video games, apparently. Now, the trailers is all we're supposed to do. If
you watch a trailer and read a description after, then that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
I know that. I didn't know that.
I don't know shit about Ghost of Tsushima, but you're a samurai in that game. I don't know nothing else, but you're a samurai.
Right. If you watch Ghost of Tsushima trailers, you wouldn't know really what the fuck is happening. You would literally have to.
You have to literally go and do research and read about it. That's what we had the internet for. But we had some people saying that, if you have to search or research about a game, it's an automatic L. Like, what? Huh? Like, this the lengths we're reaching to slander this game right now? All right.
Shout out to Tyrone.
Game inspection. If The Witcher 3 comes to Switch, it'll probably be a Switch Pro.
I don't think a Switch Pro is happening.
I think it will happen, but it's just not gonna be a big. It's not gonna be a big upgrade as we think it is. That's all. I think it's happening though.
Alex, it has to happen. Remember we talked about.
I feel like it's not going to happen.
How are they going to get these third parties?
Oh, Boogie playing with them.
I don't think they give a shit.
Yeah. All right. Red VL says, Kofi, remember, J-Man like the strap-on play. Oh, man.
Bro, what?
Where does that come from?
What's going on?
It happened on Off the Record. J-Man likes the strap-on.
I think somebody mentioned getting fucked by a strap-on and J-Man was with it.
Somebody said I was quiet during the segment and shit. Like I was agreeing with it or something.
Yeah.
J-Man like getting pegged now?
I don't remember this. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Hey, man, just let it happen, J-Man.
I don't remember that either.
This is
J-Man 518, dude.
I gotta
on my ass.
Slap on my ass. That's facts.
Slap on my ass. You know what's going on.
Yo, so now the way I got it set up, before I was using like a bootleg program to do the soundboard, but since I upgraded by Beat Machine shit, so I'm gonna literally I have a lot of pads to put on like sound effects on. Now I'm gonna like just fill this up with bare sound board sound effects.
Oh, this jiggy as hell.
Yeah, I like to be lit with the sound.
I use it for making my beats, and now I can use it for the podcast stuff too, man. So it's gonna be dope.
You really
want a hard head?
You could have did that with a Stream Deck.
Somebody said peg main.
That's what the fuck I said.
Solid as Wolf.
Shut up, hardhead.
Fuck you, Alex.
I couldn't understand your accent, hardhead. I'm sorry.
Solid as Wolf.
I got no fucking accent.
I recall everyone doubting Death Stranding even coming out before 2020. Kojima took 3 years. Can we give him props? Because I was saying 2019, and J-Man wasn't on the 2019 train.
I said hell fucking no.
A lot of people said this game. Yo, people were saying this game wasn't even coming out 2020. This guy literally got his shit fucked from Konami. You know what I mean? Put together a studio, got an engine, and put a game out in 3 years, and we're still waiting on that Resident Evil.
That is very impressive.
Look how quick he pieced together this game with such cutscenes and acting and such in a 3 year time. Look how fast this happened though. Think about it. Look what happened with Final Fantasy VII. Give us some credit, bro.
Look. Can we get some credit to his fucking studio? I'm getting tired of hearing Kojima. People work for this man.
Yeah, the whole team. I'm just saying the whole team
been on a world tour. Stop saying Kojima.
You say he ain't doing nothing.
Hey man, he put his people in place though. He edited the trailer that came out.
Kojima busy chilling in Berlin, sipping fucking monetized. While everybody else
talk about Jeff Keighley.
The game. Don't downplay the game director.
Shout out to Kojima Game Studios.
That's important. Being a director is
when you
important,
address.
No, absolutely.
Corey
Absolutely.
Barlog, a director.
Absolutely.
Yeah, being a director is important. Chill, like that's like their vision.
But see, Hardhead hasn't had the respect for Kojima, so when he addresses him, it's got to be God.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Right, and the studios isn't Kojima Studios; it's God Jima Studios.
Yeah,
But
that's
I think
crazy.
Bullshit.
He wrote.
I played it.
He wrote the game.
Kojima's game.
He
Directed the game.
and designed
3 years, bro. That's incredible. That's an incredible turnaround.
Well, if it turns
That's
out
an
to be
incredible
good, that's
turnaround,
impressive.
bro.
They did say he was making that game at a record pace, and you remember we started laughing at shit. 'Cause like, well, it ain't no release date, y'all full of shit. But hey, they was telling the truth. There you
Yo,
go.
I remember. Yo, if y'all are gonna give me my credit, I said 2019, but I remember a news article came out saying the game was slightly delayed, and that kind of made me waver a little bit. Y'all remember that? Like an article came out.
Oh
saying
yeah, they
the
did.
game was slightly behind schedule or something like that, and that wavered me. But I was always team 2019. I always thought that shit was
Hey,
gonna
but
come
we
out
got to see if they keep this date though. We got to see.
Oh,
Hey, one more question.
Jack, they got the collectors. They have all this information out, Jack.
Hey, I mean they had that one on charge. That bitch still got delayed. Shit.
Yeah.
One more question.
Until the game go gold, that's when I trust it.
Yeah, that bitch got to go gold.
Yeah,
first,
but
What's up, Ari?
the delay wasn't long though, Jack. It wasn't a long delay.
It was like 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks.
Y'all think we're gonna hear a crunch conversation around this game?
Fam, that crunch.
After that Konami shit, I don't think they want that type of. No.
For this type of turnaround, that crunch was probably nuts.
Yeah.
True.
No.
I mean, you pay people enough, they ain't gonna say a goddamn.
I actually had Death Stranding as a September 2019 release date on my list back when I was doing like PlayStation release dates. I had Ghost of Tsushima as early 2019 and Last of Us June 2019.
Yo, Jack, Crackdown 3.
Death
How long did it? I'm not trying to slander your Xbox, but Crackdown 3.
Oh man!
How long did it take to put out that product, bro? And look at fucking Death Stranding.
Yeah.
This man,
I'm not even trying to slide their Xbox, bro. I'm not even trying to. I'm not even trying to slide their Xbox.
That was
right
crazy.
Nah,
But just think about it.
Kofi, you gotta hit the gunshots, though.
Hey man, development hell is definitely a real thing. I'll say that.
All right,
Damn.
so Jay Harvey says Konami teamed up with Jeff Bezos to make Death Stranded.
Amazon Package Simulator.
Facts. Game Inspection says he did that because most of the groundwork was already done. The engine was done, and the former Konami staff with him. So stop this.
Oh,
First
stop getting so triggered by what the fuck I just.
You know what?
Damn, Spencer, why you get triggered by everything I say so much? God
You know
damn.
what, man? Let's negate the fact that he spent 6 months helping develop this new Decima engine, because in the interview he said he actually wanted his game to stand out and not look like Horizon Zero Dawn. So in 6 months they were working on the project and sending code back and forth for 6 months, bro.
I ain't disagree with none of that. I mean, you can't disagree with a man been on a world tour either. Like, Game Inspection, stop getting so triggered.
Maybe the game had hit his development fucking milestones.
He really got my dick halfway in there.
Whoa!
That's a lot of dick to take, Game Inspection.
Time out, everybody.
You're taking a lot of dick to say you got half my dick up your ass.
Wait a minute. What's up, bro?
Can we all look at the clock? Like, what are we doing right now?
What's one more? It's one
I'm
more.
freaking tired.
All the game you've been playing. I mean, I'll be
I'm
tired.
so checked out.
Daniel, you think Sony trying to buy Konami Productions? I don't think so. I think he's gonna
He ain't gonna
remain.
sell that shit.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna be
remain independent.
I'm gonna have nightmares about Kojima tonight.
It's just getting started, baby.
Now he gonna have on a gold mask. He gonna, oh no.
Jack, don't say that.
He gonna take it off and gonna say, "I love you, Jeff."
No.
Then it's
Eric,
started-
I'm sending you.
We actually started late. That's the reason why we're going on things. We're only been
When
on
I get
for
my collector's
an hour and a
edition,
half.
Eric, I'm
2
sending
hours
you
and a
the
half.
baby in the pod.
No.
I'm sending it to you.
We lost J-Main, everybody.
Bridge,
We lost
baby.
him.
Oh man.
J-Man wasn't
We
on the
lost
hype
Jay.
train. Now
What if
he's
that
on the hype train, bro. Let's go.
We lost him all the way.
What if the baby is like that shit you had to do in like high school when you had to take care of the baby and shit? Like, what if it was?
I had a pack of flour.
No, I think the baby.
I bet you fucked that up.
Yeah, I think the baby has to do with death, bro. When you die, yo.
Use that shit to fry some alligator. No.
It has to do when you die. But all right, yo, that's
Hey,
enough, yo.
don't.
The podcast has been running late. We tired, like this. Erica said.
And we did interrupt Erica a lot today, so I'm sorry.
Whew, it was a battle out here.
Don't make that
I feel
disrespect.
bad. No, I feel bad for Rand. Are you alive? Because
I don't even
Here,
think
I
he's still
fell
there.
asleep when the guys started talking about Nintendo. I just
Facts. Hey, Rand, I'm with you, dog.
These boys like to talk, Rand, so I felt bad. I was like,
Yeah, it's
you're
late.
okay
if
over there.
Kofi would have hit me up and said, "Hey, we're doing a 3-hour podcast," I'd have been like, "Yeah, I'm good, bro."
I might have said
sorry,
the same.
I'm sorry, man. You know, she get
just
a little bit
checking
out
on
of
you.
hand, get out of topic.
This
You know
is
what I
the
mean?
Church of Kojima podcast.
Facts.
Oh, the Kojima witnesses is what you guys are.
Yeah, y'all won't let me end it, y'all.
No,
Y'all
you know
let
who
me
we
end
are.
it.
We are the sons of Kojima.
Kojima witnesses
I'm
out
not with
here.
all that.
Okay,
Fuck
Kofi,
Kojima.
end it.
All right.
End
Press
the
our
podcast.
podcast. Press our podcast episode 110, man. Exciting times, man. E3 next week should be a good one. I hope all y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all check out the Patreon. I'm gonna be posting some shit in there real soon, you know, some shit that you guys are gonna want to check out. Yo, remember this Friday we're actually doing our live stream, so everyone go get their Saturday at 9:00. So everyone go get their alcohol. You know what I mean? We're gonna be playing Monopoly. It's gonna be a game night, so make sure you guys tune into that. It's gonna be a great show. You know, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time zone.
Who's gonna be
yeah,
the first one drunk?
we getting out of
can't wait.
here. And hope everybody has a blessed night. All right, take it easy, people.
Good night.
Woo.